I understand. I need to be punished for my sins.
Oh
Sure
my.
you do.
Ooh.
Oh, punish me for my sin.
Oh.
All right, now you're just making it weird.
Oral! Oh, punish me, Oral!
All right. So I'm leaving the campaign.
All right. When last we left off, last session was a little weird, and strangely uneventful. There's really not a whole hell of a lot to recap. It basically was what was the entire session was just the funeral, right? I think that was literally the whole session.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, we also had Kafef not being able to find wood in a forest.
True.
Equal
So
good getting drunk off their ass.
Equa got super blasted off of some $50 wine. Myrna really tried super hard to remember how to properly send off Ivy for her funeral. May or may not have actually done it correctly. It's fine. I'm sure nobody noticed. Kafev being in a forest and being entirely unable to find firewood while in a forest with an axe.
Two axes, actually.
I'm sorry, two axes. My bad. Laura Faith prematurely burning Ivy's body well before it was supposed to have been burned. And then y'all woke up and started heading to the giant house on the hill.
Can we just collectively refer to our time in Fester as the funeral arc?
The funeral arc.
I mean, that's honestly, considering the fact that the whole thing has taken 2 different sessions, it seems like it is mini arc.
Yeah, it's like
eligible.
a mini arc at most.
It's mini arc eligible. Oh, I didn't even realize, Alex, I didn't even realize that you had left. I did not even know you were not here.
wow. I
mean-
definitely said I'm sorry. Let me step away for a second, but it's okay.
Yeah,
I can vaguely hear what was happening.
100%
Alex.
did not hear you. So
That's
anyway.
Love you, Alex.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, if I heard correctly, you were doing a recap.
Yep, I just finished the recap. So the entire party, sans Ivy and anyone that Arrow could be playing, is in the cart on the way up to the giant house on the hill. Smile. Did you guys have anything you wanted to do before you arrived?
Not really.
All right,
Not
cool.
that I can think of. No.
Excellent. All right. Well, in that case, you guys make your way. Actually, hold up. Making my way through town. Making my way through the hood, sipping this yak. You about to get blown with the Mac.
Y'all are fucking.
Dude, I'm making my way through the hood version.
I fuck so good.
Dude. It was deep.
Oh wait, no, hold on. I forgot. I already have. Yes, I forgot. I already have this.
I just realized that I actually don't need your Discord screen up right now.
You don't.
Correct.
I don't.
Literally the Discord stream it's purely for the benefit of anybody who's not actively playing,
Yeah.
which is 2 people.
Hey, we got them
Those
watchies.
2 people are having a great time.
It's true.
It's true.
Time
All
of
right.
their lives.
So, are we about to meet Mr. Gatsby here?
Pretty much. So, you guys make your way up a rather long road, up a rather steep hill, to a very large house at the top of said hill. This is the home of one Scudamore Brown, whom you have heard a little bit about. All you really know about him is that he has a lot of money. He kind of came into Fester from no one particularly knows where and was just like, I would like to build a giant house here. And now he's not he doesn't rule anything. He's not lord of anything. He's in no position of real power. But because of money, he has influence. And it's basically it. So y'all roll up in your carriage. Big ol' circular driveway type of deal. And as you pull up, there is a doorman just kind of standing literally right outside the door. And he greets you as you approach. He says, "Welcome. Is Mr. Scudamore Brown expecting you?"
Laura's just gonna look at him like she's never seen this type of like mansion before.
True.
Like she's mesmerized. So she's kind of speechless.
Out of character, did we have a specific reason that we wanted to go to this mansion, or was it just, yo, it's a big place, let's go check it out?
Laura just took us there.
It was a big place and Laura wanted to check it out.
So, so here, basically where we stand, Laura wanted to check it out. You guys, like, do you know his name because not yesterday in game, but the day before in game, you all had talked with a couple of guards, and they mentioned that it was Mr. Brown who ordered the lockdown of the city because of some nasty rumors. So he's definitely the source of this, which is why you guys wanted to come and take a look-see.
Yes, we're here to actually provide assistance to him, of course.
Oh, very good. Well, if you don't have an appointment, I shall still have to announce your presence.
Of course.
He opens the door, kind of ushers everyone inside. And unless there are any issues, everyone kind of goes inside and closes the door behind you all. He says, "Please wait here in the foyer." And he wanders off through another door directly across from where you guys entered.
Question. In the foyer, is there anywhere to sit?
Oh, yes. Many much plush, posh, velvety seating.
Wouldn't there be, perchance, some kind of chaise lounge in which I can relax upon?
There is definitely a Shea lounge.
Lovely. Then Liam will see himself off there.
All right.
Is there any rooms like attached? Like you can, I know there's rooms attached, but is there any open rooms like attached to the foyer, or can we not really go anywhere until they take us?
I mean, so there are, you walking through the front door, there is a very large door across from you. There is a slightly smaller but still rather large door to each your right and left. However, they are closed doors. Now, whether or not you want to try to go through them is up to you. I'm just saying.
Self-insert. We're like wandering. No, Laura will be nice. She'll just stick in the foyer and she'll just plop down in one of the nice comfy chairs.
All right. Does anybody want to do anything else? You all just gonna hang out until this man's come back?
Ego's just taking a stance, you know.
Taking a stance?
Yeah.
Like?
Just standing, you know, but in like a kind of soldiery type stance, and just like waits.
Right.
All right.
Just overly stoic.
Yeah.
Went and found a bench of some sort or something for her to sit on, and she's started to think about taking a nap.
That's fair. All right.
I'm beginning to think Myrna has epilepsy.
You mean
not epilepsy.
narcolepsy?
Yeah, sorry.
Are you
Listen,
sure you're a
my
healthcare
brain-
professional?
No.
Not yet.
As soon
Do we mean
as I said
narcolepsy
it-
or necromancy?
No. Necromancy is when you have seizures.
I thought that was cryomancy.
Listen,
No, that's when you have sadness.
by the time you guys get me in D&D, my brain is not working anymore. So I
Well,
apologize.
have a drink.
Yeah, just have another one of those like fucking peach whiskey and juices, dude. So it takes
Actually,
about
does Scootamore Brown happen to have any peach whiskey and juices? No.
roll me an investigation.
No, I'm kidding.
All right, so it takes probably about 10 minutes or so. The doorman comes back through the door from whence he had left initially. You notice that he takes great care to open the door as narrowly as possible and kind of squeezes through and shuts it very closely behind him. My apologies, Mr. Brown is currently indisposed. Would you perchance be willing to wait here for another half hour or so when he is available?
But of
If you have
course,
any
but
drinks to offer,
Of course, I shall bring by your refreshments. Or better yet, claps his hands and one of the side doors opens up and a similar but not identical man comes through, and the doorman gives a nod and the other man gives a nod in return. The doorman says, "Please excuse me." And he walks out the front door again, closes it behind him to retake his post. While doing this, the man who came through the side door is, "Hello, what may I bring you for refreshments?"
you have any Averine ale?
He kind of like stutters and stumbles over his words. Mr. Brown does not keep ales or fermented drinks of any kind. We have very wonderful distilled liquors. Whiskeys and gins and ryes.
Is any from the spine of Averine?
He
As
looks
a
at.
person who,
Sorry, go ahead.
as a person who's traveled and met quite a few people, can I place this accent to a particular region, or is this just a speech impediment that Myrna eventually is going to say something about? Just trying to figure out where she's at.
It's just fucking rude. You can roll me a history.
All right. Listen, Myrna doesn't remember shit.
You recognize this kind of pompous bit. You can't quite place it though, but you know it's not from a like Duraxis. You know you've been in contact with it before. It doesn't make you hate it any less though.
That's fair.
Yeah.
you know, I've had
And
much.
that's where I heard it.
Yes, of course. I'll have you know that I've had my fair share of wine tonight, but I'm quite parched. Would it be possible to get a simple glass of water, no ice, hint of lemon?
Of course, sir. And he looks back at Kafev. I don't know what you are trying to pull, but the spine of Avalon is far too inhospitable a place to grow or create any decent liquors.
That's what you think.
Brr.
Just
That
some
almost
water.
sounded like a horse.
Does Myrna say that
Well,
out loud?
She does.
Call him a whore.
If you just have some tea, then I'll just take that.
Of course, madam.
Laura pipes up and says, "I'll take tea too."
Mhm.
Princess, this almost sounds like you. You guys from the same place?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You were You were muttering something of nonsensical nature?
Princess,
Equal-
he kind of sounds like you. Did you guys by chance happen to come from a similar region?
For the record, I heard you.
I know. For the record, Myrna still repeated it.
Wait, Equal, what was that?
Equal just says a big cup of ice.
I fucking knew it.
I would like
Called
to
it.
assume Equal requests a Yeti cooler full of ice for the road.
Oh my god, when Yeti came out and like Equa could have just a block of ice all fucking day.
Yeah.
Bruh,
Like
taking
a fucking salt lick.
I
but
was gonna
just
say
block
fuck a
of
salt
ice.
lick, dude. It's just an ice lick. Yeah,
As Oral would want.
as Oral would want.
Liam's just gonna look over at Myrna and be like, no.
Mm.
Well, he's collecting like drink orders. Like, have we gone into that other room he came out of, or he just came out?
Oh no, like it is. Y'all are still in the foyer.
Okay, so Laura's gonna try to like go into the side room that he came out of.
Okay. So at this point, like he's taken the drink orders and he ends up going that direction. Do you want to wait for him to go ahead, or do you want to like basically follow him through that door?
I'm gonna wait for him to kind of go ahead because
Okay. All right. So he takes the drink orders and he heads back that way, and you give it, a minute. Roll me a stealth check real quick.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, my glasses aren't on, so give me a minute.
Fair.
There we go.
My glasses.
Excellent. All right.
Yes.
So you walk over to the door and you turn the handle and you pull, and it's a heavy fucking door, but you pull it and it goes everyone else in the party sees Laura go over and like open the door. You peek through. There's no one else in the adjoining room. It's furnished, just from your little head peek, it's furnished in a very similar manner. But this is a dining room.
Yes,
Okay.
that's very discreet over there.
Laura wants to go through and kind of still like look through, even though it's a dining room, like see if there's any type of pictures on the walls. She's just trying to look
I'd
for
like
any
to.
other information to like see what this Scudamore Brown's about.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
Investigating.
Fuck.
So the party, you all see Laura Faith kind of like open the door very non-discreetly, and then she slips in. Laura, you looking around, you're trying to snoop. You don't find anything in particular. You notice that so if there is the door you guys walk through, you're in the foyer, then you would go through the door on the right. And that's what leads you to the dining room. The to your right now is just these giant open windows that you see along here. So you
Okay.
can see straight out into the front yard area, the front courtyard. There is a door directly across from you, from where you came in. And then to the left is a large fireplace. Giant dining table in the middle. You could probably seat like, I want to say like a dozen to each side, and then one at each of the ends. So 26 people total.
Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything? Or did anybody else follow Laura into the dining room? Sorry.
Liam is having a nice sit.
Kappa is just
Equa-
for you.
Equal goes over to the door, but doesn't go through. He just wants to make sure that nobody is seeing us doing this.
Everyone's always trying to get Laura to Save her ass.
Like, hey, no,
Yeah.
you keep doing that. You let me know how that works out for you, okay?
While no one's paying attention to Myrna, because
Mm.
Myrna's a little curious about this this gentleman, this Mr. Something.
Mm-hmm.
No, I need it to be tiny. Oh wait. Is that even something I can do? Fuck. Okay, never mind. I had to figure out, guys. Wild shape is a lot. There's so many things to figure out.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Trying to see if you could turn
Keep
into like a
going.
fucking mouse.
I mean, I can. I just was trying to figure out what I wanted it to do.
Ah, okay. So yeah, Equa, you go up to the door and you kind of peek your head through and keep an eye out. But Laura, you for your snooping around, you don't find anything.
She's gonna keep looking. Like, so now she does, like, she tries the door that's directly across from the one like she came in. Like, she's assuming it's probably going to lead more to like a kitchen, if that makes any sense. But like, that's what she's thinking.
So you go up to the door, and as you reach your hand out to touch the knob, it turns and it opens from the other side. And coming through the door, standing directly in front of you, is the butler who took your drink orders. He's got a large tray being propped up on his left hand, and he looks at you and goes, "My apologies, sir or madam. I will have to ask that you remain in the foyer."
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was just, I need to use the bathroom. Is there someplace that I can go? That's what I was looking for. That's.
Roll me a deception. No.
Damn. Uh-oh.
Deceive? Oh, damn, look at you go. All right, hold up. So you're saying there's a chance. Oh, fuck, I don't have my...
Are they deceived?
Hold on. I forget. I've got my hardware acceleration enabled, but I tend to keep, like, Chrome open a lot, and so it kind of fucks with that, so my dice rolling is currently struggling.
Yeah, I just glanced over
it's
because
fucking
I was
trying,
curious
dude.
to see how bad it was, and it was fucking bad.
I'm trying, dog. It is hard trying. All right. Well, yes, of course. It will be back to the other side of the foyer. Go through those doors, and then through the door on the right, and then the door on the left, and then straight again.
Laura's like, hold on. Can you say that one more time?
Of course. Through back to the foyer, through the door straight ahead of you, then the door to the right, then the door to the left, and then straight again.
Thank you, kind sir. Laura heads in that direction to like go to the bathroom.
All right. So you head back, and the butler is pretty much hot on your heels. You make it through the door that Eek was just kind of standing at nonchalantly. Butler comes through and hands Eek with a cup of ice and hands everyone else their respective drinks. Sets Laura's tea on, just like a little end table somewhere.
Myrna's gonna take a sip of her tea. How is it?
That's a good ass question. Hold on, let me do this real quick.
I hope you
Rolls for
realize that
tea.
for the rest of this campaign, this will always be a question.
Yeah, that's very fair. Let me go ahead and make sure that I'm like completely restarting Chrome here.
Oh my gosh, does it do another slow roll?
Yeah, no. I don't want to do a slow roll, so I'm making sure that.
Yeah, you should have looked at it. It was beautiful.
Oh, I was watching it. It was on my screen.
I was saying to everyone else who didn't see it, because when you started talking about it, I was like, let me see this shit.
I saw it. It was magnificent.
Fucking brutal. All right, hold up.
Struggle busting.
Yeah, so I'm just restarting Chrome.
Girl, that wasn't even a struggle bus at that point. That was a hollowed out yellow bus from the 50s. That shit ain't
There
moving.
we go. Much better. All right. The tea is okay. It's not brilliant tea. It's not bad tea. Like you've definitely had worse. It is passable, but barely.
Myrna's gonna make a face right after she takes that first sip. that kind of like that that very distinct distaste look
Yeah.
that old people make.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of looks like, oh.
Like, I can't believe this is what I'm stuck with.
You mean in this particular room, you can have 15 chairs and not a decent tea leaf?
Are you saying that specifically to the butler, or are you just kind of mumbling it to yourself?
I said mumbled it to myself.
All right, cool. Yeah, he passes out the drinks, puts Laura's on a little table, and goes back through the dining room. Laura, are you going to continue all the way through to the bathroom, or are you just gonna like pretend you were going that way and then come back?
Oh, I was just pretending.
Okay. All right. No, I was just making sure. Just making sure. All right. Well, cool. You guys have drinks at this point. It's been, like 10 minutes or so. And so you got about another 20 minutes of wait time. Does anybody want to do anything else? Y'all just gonna kind of vibe for another 20 minutes until you're good to go?
Myrna's gonna vibe for 20 minutes.
You know,
Sure.
Liam, after having some of his water, the butler is around, yes?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Is the butler currently around again?
No. He went back through the dining room after delivering the drinks.
Okay, so, Liam will just look to the party and say, you know, we could request a tour.
What's the reason? It's just more stuff that they will spend money on.
Of course, but also, there's much to learn about our potentially new business partner. And it is in such a way that would not turn heads negatively. A chauffeured tour still gives you plenty of time to find answers to questions you may not even know the answer for yet.
The cafe is just going to get closer to Liam. He's literally the guy that put a hit on us if he knew who we worked for.
More information is a bad thing then? Okay. Then we can just have a nice sit and learn nothing. And Liam just kind of looks at him inquisitively like, do you seriously not have the second brain cell needed to make that connection?
Yeah, cafe just silently mumbles to himself, aristocrats. They're the worst.
Iko just
Um,
chugs his ice.
Nice.
Has Laura come across like
Cool.
anything interesting yet? Considering she went quote unquote to the bathroom.
Well, so that
and
was
hasn't
my
returned yet?
so see, that was my question is if you were like, if you wanted to go through the bathroom, or if you came like kind of came back to the foyer. Sorry, that's
Oh no, like I headed to the bathroom but did not like actually go to the bathroom.
Oh,
I
okay.
just wanted to start like just
You wanted to keep
perusing
snooping
around
around.
that I could.
okay. That's my bad. Sorry, I misunderstood. All right, so yeah, so you go through, you come back from the dining room, you're in the foyer, and you go through the door that is on the left, and that it honestly, it looks like just kind of another like generic seating room. You go through the door on the right, another very similar room. Like these rooms are, there's only so many like functions that a room can have, right? In a house, and this house is very clearly too big for the number of things that a room can do, and there are far too many of these rooms for them to be much different. So you walk through literally 2 seating rooms and then what is like apparently some kind of a second smaller dining room. And then the door that's directly across from you is supposed to be the one that is into the bathroom. Just kind of very slowly meandering about. You see a couple of servants go in and out. They don't pay you any mind. They avoid eye contact. They just very much caring about their business, staying out of your way. You do see a couple of portraits that are hanging on a couple of the walls. In both of them, the subject is a rather portly man with mangy red hair and like patchy stubble on his face. You never see anything below the neck. They're all just face, they're all portraits. But it's probably, you roll me an insight real quick. It's not going to be difficult. Yeah, fair to assume that this is, in fact, like, these are portraits of Scudamore Brown. And beyond that, just some fancy candelabras. You see, crystal glassware out and about every here and there. A tapestry or two depicting generic epic fight between heroes and villains. But nothing, what's the word I'm looking for? Incriminating. Nothing incriminating.
Okay. So Laura's just gonna, after like gathering that information, make her way back to the foyer at this time. So hoping at this point it's been like the 30 minutes that we've been waiting.
Yeah, so you mosey through. By the time you make your way back to the foyer, the door that the doorman had originally gone through opens. You don't see anybody, but you hear "Enter!" Assuming you all go in.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Liam will take his time getting up, but he'll make his way through.
Who
Myrna
wants
looks
to-
like she's been startled out of a nap. And then she starts to rouse herself.
Chokes back her saliva again.
Firstly, there's no saliva. She's still a lady. Fucker.
Who goes through first?
And I still didn't.
Oh, that's definitely not Myrna. She's
Laura's
just
still
looking
so inquisitive, so like Laura just wants to know more.
Alright.
So she'll go
I guess
through.
Laura will go through first.
Oh, what? Sorry, I just got back. What are we doing?
You guys are being summoned to Scudamore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if Laura goes first, I go second.
All right.
Liam is going, depending on everyone else. He's not rushing to get up, but he's also actively heading that way. So if somebody is actively heading back or whatever, y'all tell me.
Kappa is going forward after Equa and
Yeah.
Laura.
So
Myrna will probably bring up the rear.
that's fine.
All right. So, roughly speaking, Laura, Equa, Kafev, Liam, Myrna.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's
It's
probably
not.
like a small gap between like Liam and Kfev, but like
Yeah.
that's a
It's
few
not.
feet behind. It's not like we're like waiting for them to get to the other end of the mansion and be like, okay, now we're gonna do our thing, guys.
Yeah, and it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like it's super
Like, front to
critical.
back is probably less than 10 feet difference.
Yeah, and it's not like it's super critical. I only say this because Laura, as you make your way through the door, you enter what is effectively a very large great hall. Just lush red velvety carpet going all the way from the door you've just walked through down fucking 50 feet probably to the opposite end where there is what can only be described as a throne of sorts, although a very rudimentary one. Just carved from like a dark wood. God damn it. Banners hanging from pillars on the sides. Lots of statues, stone, armor, stuff like that. On the chair, you see the man that you saw in the portraits. Very short, very rotund. He basically is just round. with the same really shitty, thin, mangy red hair. Clean shaven, however, this time. As he kind of sloughs, in the chair. And then standing next to him, Arrow, why don't you describe your character?
You see a young Yuan-Ti, red hair, green eyes, which is very different from what you would expect to be in the area that you remember Ivy being from, which was more deserty. She has a bow on her back and pretty plain clothes still. And she's just staying there with a cup of tea.
I would like as everyone walks through the door, I would like all of the party besides Juniper to roll me just like a generic intelligence check. All right. Laura, you're not sure if this is just because she's the same race or if there's something more to it. You do see when you initially see this red-haired Yuan-Ti, like at first glance.
Wait, DM.
Yeah.
Can I get advantage because I was close friends with Ivy?
I don't know. So, Arrow, would Myrna have known? Because I feel like no.
Nope.
Okay, then yeah. Then nope.
All right.
All
right.
So Laura, literally at first glance, you look at this Yuan-Ti, and literally out of the corner of your eye, it looks like Ivy, and then you do a double take, and you're like, oh no, this is a completely different person.
Okay.
But you're not sure who called you in. But I would imagine everyone's walking up, or is there any reason for anyone to stop before approaching the giant wooden chair?
No, at least not for her.
Liam wouldn't.
All right. Cool. So, you guys walk up. You all stand before the seat. Juniper, there's a very distinct lack of Ivy in this group. Kafev, this man would have been one of the people that you had sent a letter to a few nights ago.
Oh.
Just kind of detailing what it was you were looking for.
Well then. Suddenly my image of him changed.
So, for the record, he would have known that upon heading here, right?
He would have known that upon, like...
Would he have just found this out, or would he have known that for the past little bit?
So, he didn't recognize the name.
Okay.
But basically how it would work out. So...
Question, how does one send a letter without knowing a name?
Well, honestly, that's really easy if you're just trying to send letters to nobility.
That's probably fair.
You know? So yeah, he wouldn't know a name, but it literally just like upon approaching him, right? Like you have no idea who this person is, right? You've never met him before, but it becomes clear that this would have been the recipient of one of your notes. Like you are now just seeing him.
Cool.
Hello. Pardon me. But who are you? And what brings you into my manor?
Yes, of course. We're but humble travelers making our way over to Zilstead. But upon reaching your town, we heard that there's a lockdown due to some vagabonds causing mischief.
Yes. Yes, of course. Blah.
And he kind of gestures to the woman at his side.
Is this wonderful creature has informed me of a vile and mischievous plot. There's
That is most terrible.
it is. There's
Oh, I'm shocked to hear of such. With that said, we are here at least for the night. Is there any way we may be of assistance?
Yes,
It seems that
yes.
you may be in need of some level of, I do hate the word, but some level of mercenary work?
No. My staff will do fine, but no, I must know everything that you know of this lich that has arrived in Oscurita.
A lich? Well, I thought those were just a myth.
No. This one has informed me of a lich who has surfaced in the capital of Duraxis, and he is building an army of conspirators. And he plans to take over the world. Yes.
Oh, that's a very lofty goal of his.
Mhm.
Well, pray tell, who is this lich? How have you heard of him?
Damn it. Of course, Arrow would pick now to check in on Daybrin too.
Y'all are the worst.
Literally the worst. Because
Literally the worst.
Well, it was her, of course.
And he would gesture to the woman at his side, and this would normally be when she would,
So,
Play her
like,
character.
you said Laura sees like this resemblance of Juniper with
So-
Ivy, but she knows it's not Ivy.
it's not. So it really it's less of like a resemblance thing and more just like out of the corner of your eye when you were first walking down, you saw her like out of focus and you thought it was Ivy, and then you looked at her and it wasn't Ivy.
So you're saying she's mildly racist?
A little bit. A little bit, yeah.
Because Laura's a little suspicious now that like this guy.
She's just a bit sussy baka.
Yeah,
Sussy back at.
that she's
So-
the one. This woman standing at his side is the one saying that.
Yeah, and so at this point,
Doesn't-
I'm gonna go ahead and pipe up for Arrow here until she gets back.
Okay.
Um,
Well, doesn't this one seem to know so much information? And
So-
why would you know about some lich?
He's alive.
oh shit! Oh, look at that timing. Okay,
Perfect timing.
so
You know, this waiter, he's alive.
Okay, I'll ask my question over again. This is gonna be directed
Sorry.
to you, Arrow.
Okay.
Well, you seem to know quite a lot about what's going on in some lich. Why are you so informed?
Why do you think I'm informed?
Well, you're
so this I
not
will
sure if it's a speech impediment or
I
not,
just-
but he seems to know
I
a lot.
just typed it in chat, but literally, so Arrow, what you missed was precisely them like Scudamore asked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Scudamore asked, "Hey, what brings you here?" They were like, "Hey, what's going on? We heard there was a lockdown." He said, "Ah, yes, this wonderful woman told me of a lich in Oscurita, and he's trying to build up an army, and there's conspirators, and a plot is afoot."
Are you
So-
pretending like that lich being there wasn't completely obvious in front of everyone?
I'm pretending of absolutely nothing. I was just asking how you came across any information.
I have sources.
So, just so we can all introduce ourselves, who might you be?
I go by Juniper.
Interesting. I heard of that name once before. A friend of mine told me about it. Myrna, by the way.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. I thought you were saying your friend's name was Myrna, and I was like, I've never heard of him.
No. No. But I did have a friend who told me about a woman named Juniper. Eventually, I was hoping to meet that person, actually. I was headed up there right now.
Up where?
Just not here.
Well, that's so. This is something to be concerned about. There's a lich in Daraxis, especially one who's trying to obtain some sort of power, needs to be stopped. Word has it that he is associated with the Dark Brotherhood. You wouldn't happen to know
the
anything
Dark Brotherhood? That does not sound good.
No.
Nope.
Side eyes Liam.
So
Good sir,
Lawrence-
I'm not from these lands, and a Dark Brotherhood, are those local mischief, like miscreants or something?
Deception right now.
I was like,
Omega deception immediately.
So, Lawrence
Look at him
has
walk
on
up.
the
Wow.
same lines of Liam and is just going to play her,
Oh my God.
young, clueless self, and is just like, who's the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, are you also? Do you also want to make a deception roll?
Yeah.
Yours is at disadvantage, my dear.
Oh no.
So what does that mean for me? I'm sorry.
So that means you're gonna roll it twice. Actually, I think we established you can right click on the on your character sheet and then click disadvantage. Because it's gonna
you can.
Right?
yeah. So on your deception check, if you right click the number,
Ooh, I
Fancy.
see.
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
That is kind of
You
nice.
send it straight to the dungeon master?
yeah.
I'm
So
Oh,
y'all
you also
can
hide it.
thank y'all can thank Dark for finding that one. He's the one who
Oh,
spotted
send
that
poor
shit.
every-
thank
everything.
Dark.
Straight to the DM.
Yep.
Hold on. How does it reset? I think I pressed the wrong thing.
There is a problem with it.
Fuck.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, once you right click, the thing don't go away unless you
Okay,
actually
it's
roll
not
something.
just me.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna roll a
Yeah, you,
die.
you,
to
hit,
that.
Oh,
you hit
it's-
disadvantage, then hit the roll button.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you want to
Disadvantage, then roll.
cancel,
Yeah, I guess there's no way to cancel.
if you want to
That's
cancel, just
unfortunate.
roll it to
You
yourself.
can. You have to hit S.
Okay, I did have deception. I didn't know if I hit deception or history, so I was like, oh.
Oh, I see. All right, so yeah, see, and this. See, here's the problem. If well, yeah, because like if you didn't literally work for the Dark Brotherhood, it would be a thing. However, Juniper is like, wow, these people don't know who the Dark Brotherhood are. Like, what the fuck? Y'all are fucking idiots. And honestly, in this particular case, Scudamore is the same way. He seems
Nailed it.
slightly taken aback that you don't know who the fuck the Dark
We've-
Brotherhood is, but he, you know.
Lord Scudamore, we have not been here very long, and as business is ending, we are on our way back out. This is all news to me.
The Dark Brotherhood is only the most well-known League of Assassins, of course. They operate worldwide. If anyone dies, there's a 50% chance the Dark Brotherhood did it. And
That
if it's
seems-
Now, are
That
you
seems to
saying
be
that in
somewhat
this
suspect. It's
particular
almost as
land-
if
Whoa, hold.
if they're actually quality assassins, then how would anybody know who did it? Did they leave a calling card or something?
they're the world's worst kept secret, of course.
What did Myrna want to say?
Myrna was just curious, so let me just make sure very curious actually where the accent comes from. Or is that just a medical thing? But did you say a legal assassin?
No, League of Assassins. How dare you make fun of my speech? I am from Tenebris, the capital of
From-
Privia.
I'm sorry, from where?
Tenebris, of course.
And you,
Everyone
like,
from Privia sounds like that.
yeah, and you know that like the
Actually,
Privian
quite
capital,
tiring.
the Privian capital is like, yeah, that's kind of
Yes.
where the pompous shit comes from.
One
yeah.
side of the fool's threshold. You're right. I haven't been there in quite some decades, so.
True. He kind of just like he stares blankly at you as you say this.
Anyway, yes, this. I must know everything. You have come from Oscurita. I know you have. You came through the Eastern Road, and I must know everything that you know of the Dark Brotherhood and of this lich that is in league with them.
Now, is this like an exchange of information for something? Because this feels like I would need to tell you everything and I get nothing for it, which feels...
In exchange, you get to leave my city when you so choose and not be imprisoned.
Why would I be imprisoned exactly? I just want to know if there was a law here that
If I
says
cannot
that...
trust you to not be in league with a lich, then you will have to be detained until further questioning.
Liam sighs overtly.
Interesting.
Honestly,
I'm sorry, Princess. Did you have something to say?
I am interested in getting us back on the road so that we can make headway to our next stop. No offense, but the less time we spend in your city, the happier I would be, Mr. Scudamore. Lord Scudamore?
Lord will do fine.
Yes, of course, Lord Scudamore. But the less time we spend in your city, the better... Well, honestly, the better our lives will be, if only because our opportunities to enrich ourselves are beyond your borders, yes? So, what may I do to help us make our way out of your good, well, not out of your good graces, but just out of your sight, I suppose?
What did Juniper want to say, like interject something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juniper's just gonna be like, honestly, Scudamore, I don't know that these people know anything. I know they came from the east, but the fact that they don't even know the Dark Brotherhood.
It's true. It seems...
That's pretty insane.
It seems suspicious, of course, but perhaps you're right.
If you wish to know the story, we were traveling from Erebus, and we were trying to head to Zilstead from Erebus as we were leaving the Free Cities, of course, and they rerouted us onto land. You know how the boats can be this time of year. But there was some kind of major event going on in the street, and, well, the gods in Erebus were trying to push everybody towards the southern road to leave instead of towards the northern road. There was something going on. It ended up costing us so much money to take the extended route, but while we did see some nice theatrics in Obscurita.
Princess, you just said the sooner we can get out, the better. That means the sooner you end.
Suppose I should keep it short, but basically...
Please, for the sake of my own life, that's shortening by the minute.
Either way,
So are you gonna roll me another deception? Or 5?
I mean, hey, if you want deception for that or performance, either way, it's the same numbers.
I will take a deception because there's a difference between not knowing who the Dark Brotherhood is and also saying we didn't come from Oscurita, which you literally had to.
What he was saying is we weren't trying to go to Oscurita, we went through Oscurita.
I mean, true, but also that's false. But also, you still technically. Oh my god! You literally did come from Oscurita. Okay,
It's funny. You want it, you got it.
all right. Fucking, what is this bullshit? All right.
Well, intentions notwithstanding, you still passed through Oscurita.
Of course, we were in a rush on our way through. We didn't want to be there.
Juniper, do you want to roll me another insight for that, or do you not want to worry about it? You just.
I mean, I can. I feel like
it's okay if you're over these people. I'll
yeah.
leave the choice up to you.
I mean, it's hard. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yep, I do know what you mean. All right.
Well, in that case, I'm sorry to have suspected you. Please, make use of...
No apologies are necessary. You're just doing your job as the sovereign lord of this area.
Make use of the... make use of my house, my home, my servants, please. Feel free to stock up and resupply before you are sent on your way.
You are most generous, my lord.
I'll make sure to escort them out of town.
Thank you, Juniper. Thank you.
He kind of waves a dismissal hand.
Liam gives a short curtsy before turning towards the door.
Myrna's gonna hobble her way on out. She's gonna intentionally kind of like take a little bit longer so that way she can get closer to Juniper.
All right.
Because I'm assuming Juniper's following us, yes?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm not just gonna let you walk away.
Yeah, honestly, she's probably like kind of walking alongside, maybe even leading you. Yeah.
I'll probably go behind because I want to make sure they all get out.
Alrighty.
Or like, get the fuck away.
We should know the way out. You're there to make sure we don't fuck with shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kappa actually takes a step closer to Scudamore.
So you wanna lag behind and kind of approach him individually?
Yeah.
All right.
Myrna, when she sees this, is gonna roll her eyes and kind of just huff like. Just for the record, that feels stupid, and she's gonna keep on walking out.
Yeah, Juniper's gonna walk out because she doesn't really care that much.
That's fair. All right.
Sorry.
Just randomly humming to herself.
No, because I don't always know what my stuff does. Like, there's something I want to do, but I don't know if I can do.
What is it
Just
you
say
want
it
to
out
do?
loud.
So, like, no, like Laura's singing that Kefev is trying to like stay behind to talk to Scudamore.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Right. But she doesn't necessarily want to be like. She wants to stay back, but doesn't want to be seen, so she can try to hear what they're saying. And I know I have disguise self, but I don't think it works the way I'm thinking.
So disguise self, it might work the way you think it works. It's not the kind of thing you would be able to just like do right there in front of people and have it work the way you want. But you can like basically you'd be able to leave cast disguise self and then potentially re-enter and like lay low as like a servant.
Okay, that could work. I'm just trying. Like, what I want to do is try to just eavesdrop, pretty much.
So you could, if you wanted to try to disguise yourself, you could do that. I mean, it would be a little more in depth, but you could get closer. Alternatively, you could try to like duck around a corner without anybody hearing you, and like hope nobody sees you.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just try ducking around the corner to see, because, I mean, I don't know. Would that be considered, like, a stealth roll if you want to see if anybody
Do I
sees
see
me?
her duck around a corner right in front of me?
So yeah, that's like...
Well, like, I'm following them out, but they're, like, I stay far enough behind that, like, I don't know. I guess Juniper's in the back, right?
Yeah, so yeah, Juniper is following you out to make sure. Now that brings the question. So Juniper, you don't care about Kefev staying behind?
Nope.
Okay, but you're making sure everyone else gets out.
I'm definitely walking at the back, acting like I want everyone to get out.
Ah, okay.
Do I necessarily care or not? I don't know.
See, that's fair. Okay, well, that's a good question. Like, so Laura, if you want to like duck around behind like a stone pillar, because there are stone pillars that you could potentially slip behind.
He's a fucking dragon.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah, that you are a dragon. You are wearing armor, and you are not stealthy. So you can try, and try is the operative word.
You can always try.
Yeah, I'll try.
You okay? Roll me a stealth.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No.
Now, did she do the shit in front of Myrna since she had also kind of like hung to the back? Because Myrna just wants to have an opportunity to chuckle. She's not going to do shit.
I mean, I just roll me a perception. It doesn't even have to happen in front of you necessarily.
Oh my god.
You absolutely definitely see Laura ka-chunk, 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 and like lean up against a pillar, and like her elbow is fucking sticking out the side.
Okay, Chopper.
Wow.
Well,
Even
you
I
know-
do.
Yeah, you
Clearly.
Nat
You
ooh,
rolled on that one.
Nat
Oh, I
one.
did that one. You're right.
That is a now. Okay, so now and I know, like I mentioned it, and I'm gonna reiterate it. Like I know, technically speaking, by 5e raw, a nat one cannot insta fail a skill check, and I don't have
It's your
them s-
world, babe.
I
Yeah,
don't.
you
Ha-
can
yeah,
use it.
yeah.
Stupid
So I
rule,
don't.
and I have elected to ignore it.
I exactly. I don't have them set as instant fails, but I do effectively set it as like a nat 20 is a plus 10 before mod, and a nat 1 is a minus 10 before mod. So Juniper actually somehow
Misses
does not see Laura. She just like this is like when you're glancing over your shoulder at Kafev and then you look back and you just don't notice that the giant dragonborn is gone. However,
Alright.
Kafev will also get the opportunity. Scudamore is clueless.
Let's see, it was perception, right?
Eh.
What the fuck was that roll? That custom roll?
That was Scudamore's perception.
Oh.
All right.
Another nat one.
All right, so Kafev, like you know Laura has done this. Whether or not you choose to act on it is up to you. But you watch everyone leave down the hallway, and you literally see Laura Faith like ka-chunk around a corner, and like the tip of her mace is still fucking poking out or some shit. So you know she's there behind this like piece of wall. What you do with that is up to you.
I'm just going to sorta ignore it.
All right. So, as everyone else is leaving, Scudamore says,
Well, is there something else that I can help you with?
Yes, my lord. You should have received a letter with the wax seals stamped with the mark of antlers surrounded by fire.
Yes.
Did you not?
Yes, I did. I didn't know where this came from, but yeah, were you the origin?
Yes, I am.
Ah, very, very good, very good. What is it that I can help you with?
Well, I'm looking for backing, to put it simply.
Carry on.
Be it financially, or militarily, or any way one can think. For you see, my ancestral claimant have been seized from me unfairly.
How dare they?
Yes. And so I am looking for individuals who might want to support me for fair agreements to the resources of the territory.
And what is the territory in question?
It is the spine of Arain, my good sir.
The spine.
he kind of like, he spits a little bit.
What could who but the country of Averin has dominion over the spine? As inhospitable a place as it is.
Yes, I know how harsh of a land it is. But you see, years ago, while I was ruling my ancestral home of Utgard, the Averinian government came in to seize it, and When I put up resistance, they chose rather to burn it down. And so, I want them to pay me back in a proper manner.
So, are you seeking to retake your lands or to wage war against Averin?
This is simply my ploy for allies in my war against Averivian government.
Well, I do have finances. An army is not something that I can simply create. I will tell you this. If you can provide me any information on what's happening in Oscurita, I shall give you my solemn word in writing that I shall help out financially how I can upon being summoned for your ultimate objective, we'll say.
I do know where Colgrim Kane is.
His eyes go wide. And he kind of leans closer.
He recruited a band of adventure, much like ours, to go to the free cities, where he promised that he would reconvene with them.
Now, are you trying to tell Scudamore the story, like what you guys are doing, as if it's another group?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys aren't going to the free city, so you're going to Zilstead.
Yeah, but I'm sending him in the other direction.
Oh, but you're sending. Oh, okay.
So
All
you
right.
are deceiving him.
You are. So please kindly roll me a deception, sir.
Oof.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh shit.
Motherfucker!
Oh shit. It was almost, you almost had him.
Oh, nice.
So you tell him this,
Wait,
and he kind of.
can I use my inspiration?
No, he not 20'd. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Because your
Yeah.
inspiration could give you a maximum of +4.
Yeah.
That will
Plus
not
10
help.
on
Okay,
top
yeah,
of his
I
20.
just had to check.
Yeah, you're fine. So as you tell him this, he kind of squints and he says,
Sir, if I'm going to be providing any kind of support, I insist that those whom I am supporting remain trustworthy and do not keep secrets. So I ask again, what are Colgrim's plans?
From what I know, he feared the Feywild, and is looking for some form of power to fight against it.
The Fae. But what is happening with the Fae?
More I do not know, sadly, my good sir.
So, a lich is going to war with the Feywild?
Yes, from what I've heard.
he ponders for a moment, and then a couple of moments, and then 2-tree moments.
2-tree.
Couple 2-tree moments.
Thank you for your assistance. Did you have any direct contact with them?
I did sadly not, my good sir.
So you already failed to lie to him once. Do you want to lie to him again?
Yes.
All right, go for it. There it is. All right. Yeah, okay.
That is unfortunate. Very well. I appreciate your candor. I shall have to send people to Oscurita to investigate myself, it would seem. Please be sure to inform me when my assistance is required.
Thank you, my good sir.
kind of waves that dismissal hand again.
And Kafev just sort of imitates Liam from earlier with a gesture and then leaves.
All right.
And as I leave, I make sure to point out to Laura, not a word about this.
Oh.
I'm sorry. What was that?
So as Kafev is leaving
That
the
was
great
in character. I
Yeah.
really hope that was in character.
Yeah, that was in character.
So as Kafev is leaving the Great Hall, he kind of just calls out sideways to you as he's passing you. He says, "Not a word of this to anyone."
Laura just nods her head.
All right.
And she'll go find Juniper or whatever she's supposed to go to.
Let's go ahead and jump over to the rest of the party.
Sounds perfect.
This was a brief conversation, but we'll pick up as everyone has left the Great Hall. The door is closed behind you.
Yeah. I want to like slow walk so I can kind of pull Juniper back from the group a little bit.
All right.
Just Juniper doesn't have a drink, right?
I had a tea, but I put it down and walked
You
out.
had a tea, right? Okay, that's what I thought. I thought you had a tea. All right. So Myrna is gonna just kind of look at you and say, "Is that the same shit tea that we had earlier, or is that something different?"
Oh, it's the same one.
And I'm gonna pull out Ivy's flask and say, "This one might be better. Try it."
Juniper is going to try to throw Myrna up against a wall.
Oh, let's go. All right. All right, throw me a what is it? Athletics to grapple or
Can I try to dodge?
It's counter.
Can I try to dodge that?
Portal.
It is. If I'm remembering correctly, it is athletics to like initiate a grapple, and then you can either counter athletics or acrobatics to escape. I've looked this shit up like 3 million times.
I would like to do acrobatics to try to escape.
That's for the best.
Let me make sure that I've got this. I've literally looked this up, I think, every day for the past week, and I just cannot. Let's see. Contested ability checks.
While you're looking this up, just to clarify, who all is here while this is happening?
I tried to pull away from the group. Like, I wanted the group to be far enough away that they don't, like, actively see this exchange.
So maybe like a perception to see if you heard me throw an old woman against a wall.
It depends on if I dodged it or not. Can I roll the other side? I'm waiting for DM to tell me if I can roll acrobatics.
Just for some quick geography here, how far is it from the room where we were meeting with the Lord to the front door, and did this exchange happen along that path?
Right, so the Great Hall, right? When you guys leave the Great Hall, once you leave the Great Hall, you're in the foyer.
Okay, so
like,
we're back.
It goes right in. So
Yeah,
that means that at this point we're probably back outside by the carriage.
Potentially, unless you guys wanted to actually take him up on his offer of like hanging out and resupplying and shit.
Liam doesn't exactly care too much on that, but I mean, hey, maybe we can get some stuff for the road. So I suppose.
All right. Let's see.
I mean,
you using at least one free hand, you try to seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. Yes, so it is an athletics check contested by either athletics or acrobatics of the target.
I'm gonna do acrobatics because I'm gonna try to dodge.
Okay.
The grapple. And for the record, Liam, Myrna would intentionally try to have this as secluded and as separate from the group as possible.
Right. No.
So,
The
like,
only
if
thing
you
though
guys
is
went
if we're like
to, like-
walking down a tunnel, you can't just be like,
Right,
I'm
right.
trying to hide without people kind
Right,
of
so
being
it's-
in
Right,
the
what I'm
group
saying is
and
that if
knowing
you
where the
guys
group is.
are- So if you guys are about to go and like pillage a kitchen to find supplies, then Myrna's gonna.
And that would be a
wait for you
great
guys to
opportunity.
leave.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we could
that's what I'm
say that
saying,
we're
like,
just
I
going to
thought
get
there
rations
was-
then.
Yeah. I thought there was like another separate kind of room first before we got into the foyer. So I just
yeah,
misheard that.
no. Okay, no,
Yeah.
that's fine. So
Yeah,
if,
so I misheard that.
okay, so yeah, I'm sure we can
We can
Through-
geography it in a way that makes
through
sense.
some reason of story, Ivy, and I mean I'll still allow like a perception check, but you're not immediately in the same vicinity.
Yeah, like in Liam's case, it would literally just be like a passive.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything, you know.
Yeah. So anyway, Myrna, roll in acrobatics.
All right.
All right.
Oh, this old lady's fast for you.
Old ass turtle manages to
Dang.
dodge the wall slam of young sprightly little snake lady.
All right. So then once I dodge, I'll just kind of look at Juniper and say, so it does seem that you're the one I'm supposed to look for. Before you decide to try to manhandle me again, hold on. And I'm going to reach into my pack and pull out the letter that says to Juniper. And I will give Juniper the letter and say, don't know if that old bag of bones mentioned me or not, but I'm supposed to come find you because even she just continues to make my life just a little bit more difficult. But I'll give you your moment. But it's good to know you're quick. It'll at least keep things from being entirely boring. Now, I'm gonna go look for my non-hiding dragon shadow.
Mhm.
And I'll kind of, if you allow, I'm gonna start walking off to go find Laura bad hiding behind a pillar.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So-
there you go.
Laura bad hiding behind a pillar was back the direction you came in the Great Hall.
Yeah.
And as you start walking back, you see Laura and Kefev walk out from the Great Hall and kind of meet you like right there.
As soon as I see Laura and I get close enough to her, I'm gonna say, for the record, rule number 2, you're not stealthy. You're a dragon. Gonna have to get better
Chuckles.
at that.
She's like, I'm working on it.
I'm gonna pick up Ivy's flask if it had fallen, and I'm just gonna keep on walking.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, you spotted the rest of the party going into the the dining room. And they would have gone, into the beyond room, which yes was the kitchen, and are coordinating some supplies as needed.
Liam will just get an
That
unseen
sounds-
servant out to collect some rations for the road.
It
There you
sounds
go.
boring. Myrna doesn't really want to be part of coordinating, so she's gonna go out the door and kind of go pop a squat on the cart. She's gonna get in a midday nap. Nappins.
So many naps.
So
Listen.
many naps.
She used a lot of energy dodging that young person. Jesus.
All right. You guys managed to resupply on some stuff. Is there anything anybody would like to do before leaving the manor?
I'm gonna read my
Specific.
letter.
All right.
Laura's okay.
You know what your letter says, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I hope so.
He's like, I know.
So there you go. You read your letter from Definitely Not Yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Wow.
I can't read this.
Juniper's kind of gonna put the letter into her bag and go on ahead and head out.
All right,
With-
you gonna
Where they're gonna be.
you're gonna head out with them?
Yep.
All right.
All right. Do I see Juniper come outside?
Yeah,
no, you're
very-
napping.
That's a good point.
That's actually
point.
fair. That's actually fair.
Can
Yeah.
I roll to see if I hear Juniper come outside?
Sure.
Yeah. It's a great nap.
It is a pretty good nap. I can't imagine
All right.
Juniper's being particularly stealthy about leaving the big house, but yeah, you're fucking Juniper. You walk out, and you see Myrna like in the driver's seat, fucking snoozing.
I'll just sit next to her, wait for her nap to be over. I'm not gonna wake her up.
All right.
All right.
It only takes about like 10 or 15 minutes for everyone else to come outside too, unless there's anything else anybody wants to do, but it doesn't sound like there is.
No.
All right. Well, DM, when
Yeah.
you feel like it's appropriate, I wake up from my nap. Maybe when they start throwing shit into the car. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much. It would be when, you know, about 10 or 15 minutes later when everyone starts loading some shit into the back of the wagon. So definitely not long. You get a little baby power nap in. And you wake up and you see Juniper just like sitting right next to you.
Seems like you've decided to join us on this fun adventure.
How long has she been gone? I saw her literally a couple of days ago.
Oh, it's only been about a day or two.
She was pretty old.
Yeah, old as shit.
Well, I guess she told you about me. So, if anything, you're probably surprised I'm here versus the fact that you didn't have to come to see me.
I mean, a little, but I'd prefer not to have to travel all the way up there anyway. It's cold.
It's a little cold. It's very arid.
Yeah, it's 100% desert.
It's a desert.
Hey, desert's cold at night.
No, I know it is. Like I'm not denying the cold part necessarily. It definitely gets cold in the winter times, you know. But it
It's
is
like a weird word for it. Most people wouldn't say, "Oh, desert cold."
Yeah, exactly. It's just.
Does Equa
it's
hear any
desert.
of this conversation?
Oh, unless they're trying to keep it quiet, I would imagine he does.
Equa just says, "If there's anything I have learned about the cold, it is what keeps me grounded."
Were you drinking a cup of ice earlier, by the way?
That's Frozo.
Frozo.
I place out my hand and I say, "Equa."
Oh, Juniper, and she'll hold her hand out too.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake,
And
shake it.
And you also feel that there is a really, really, really chill coldness to his hand as you shake it.
Yeah, like he got fucking Equa has omega clammy hands.
Even when he's wearing gloves, they're still cold. So
It's impressive.
all in the sorry, hold on. I'm trying to find the right wording.
All in a day's work.
All in a
All
day's
on the
work.
wrist.
No.
It's all about that oral.
Yeah, all in praise and worship to Oral.
She seems
Frozo
like she's
also
very
enjoys
cool.
oral. It's been quite fun.
Oral is a very important. She is the controller of life and death, especially during the times of the cold.
That's very dark.
No, I don't think Dark would say that.
True.
No, Dark says some shit.
Dark says some shit, though, right? Dark definitely says some shit. Man needs to work on his marriage.
Equa just says, darkness is only there for light to exist. If there is no darkness, there is no light. Everything must have balance. That is what Oral has taught me.
If there was no darkness, wouldn't that mean there's only light?
Equa goes, shit, I fucked that up.
Yeah, Liam's at a loss for words here too. He's just like, oh.
No, I knew Ivy. She was my teacher.
Equa nods and says, teachers are good. My teacher was
profound.
my teacher.
When do you get more exciting?
When I kill people.
Got him. Dabs.
Okay.
So that's when you get a little fire in your ass. Good to know.
Maybe get better hobbies.
Um,
Have you tried sledding? I think you would enjoy sledding.
What is this sledding?
It's when you know, if we get out of this desert and we find some snow, I'll show you. It's easier that way.
It
involves snow.
Are we intending to move this cart, or are we all just
Yes,
gonna
we
sit
are.
here and talk about
Thank
weather?
you.
Is Myrna like? Does Myrna want to drive?
Is everyone in the cart?
Yeah.
Is Laura here and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah,
would assume
Laura's
so.
here.
The gang's all here.
In that case, as soon as Princess is, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and kick the animals into gear.
All right. Yep. So Myrna and Juniper at the front. Everyone else is in the back. Equa is talking stuff and finding out that, like, okay, maybe he's not as good with words as he thought he was, but that's never been his strong suit anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah.
he did good. He did good.
Equa's better at killing than talking.
It's also not the best. It's all good.
Welcome to the back crew, Laura.
She was obviously older, so it's not that shocking. And she was writing to me to send messages home. But I wasn't at home. I've just been following you guys the entire time.
You do know that's a little creepy.
You literally are in a contract with the Lich.
How vile to suggest such things.
Really, I just would love something to do. But what's with the powwow with the speech impediment? Scudamore.
Scudamore.
I was trying to talk with Ivy before you guys left town. She'd been looking off the last few days, and I just wanted to let her know of some very weird things happening in Hesperia right now.
Well, it seems like the winds of, or the rolls of fortune did not suit her that day.
I'm surprised they honestly suited her more than, or as long as they did, at least.
The exciting thing is at least she got to leave like she was going on one last adventure.
It's true. She wouldn't have wanted to be back home.
Well, according to her, you're my problem now.
I don't need a keeper.
Let me go ahead and tell you, there is zero intention for me to be your keeper. Instead, similar to how she was teaching you a few things, I'll do the same. And then when you're good and ready, you can go off and do something stupid in this world.
That doesn't sound too bad. Yet. There must
Well,
have
I'm
been a
certainly
reason
not.
why she was hanging out with you guys.
I don't know. Other than the fact that I'm excellent company.
Is that? Do we need a deception roll for that? I'll allow either a persuasion or a deception.
Oh, it was almost a natural 20.
Wait, a 14 is almost a nat 20?
It's the 20. Listen, I rolled a 14, which the face of the 14 right next to the 20.
That is your on a d20. The 14 and the 20 are right next to each other.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, whether you are or not, I guess there's a reason I'm supposed to be here. She wouldn't have been here otherwise.
Yeah, we didn't get quite that far in our conversation of why she decided to do this. I'm sure it has to do with her old demons.
Maybe.
Well, regardless, I suppose you're here now, so Frozo, Princess. He seems to the one beside him seems to have some type of fire issue or revenge. I don't know.
Just put my hand out. My name's Kappa.
The non-discreet dragon over here. And then well, Princess likes to bring up an unseen servant every so often, so you'll get used to that.
Well, it's nice to meet all of you.
For the record, everyone, this is
Ivy's protege.
there you go. Ivy's thing. So they're with us now.
Okay.
Welcome
Joy.
aboard.
Equinods.
So,
Now,
what are
did
you
Ivy
all...
teach you how to make tea, or am I gonna have to do that as well?
Oh, don't be silly. Of course you told me how to make tea. I knew how to make tea before I could tie a shoe.
Glad you're gonna be useful then.
And what kind of parenting is that?
It's not a parent.
No, the tying your own shoes. Just
I'm gonna point down to like my
blase.
turtle feet and be like, sometimes it's not entirely necessary.
Independence is very important.
Some people in my town don't even have legs.
Knowing how to
It'd be
make a
so
proper
unfortunate.
beverage is important.
But I'm very good at hunting as well, so if we need food, I could probably help with that.
Liam's gonna point to the pile of rations that they just chucked in the cart.
Well, if we don't want rations, I guess.
Well, if you could prepare a feast for a king, well, who am I to look the other way?
Are you saying that you're a king in this moment in time?
Set a feast for a king. And say I was a king. Why do you think I would expect to shoot so low?
You're a lot.
Hey, princesses.
He's so extra.
It's very impressive. I'm like the opposite. I try to not do anything or talk, if possible.
Oh, quaint.
You should have heard him when he heard Ivy died.
Yeah. I'm sad I couldn't have been there.
If it makes you feel any better, none of us were there. I just happened to find her the next day.
Hearing she died alone is not better, but that's fine. It's good to know.
As an old lady, I'd like to say that dying in your sleep is probably one of the more comfortable ways to go. And if nothing else, when I did find her, she looked quite content.
That sounds like her.
Hopefully when I die, it'll be something spectacular.
Or you'll die of old age like she did.
Why aren't you just a bundle of fun?
Sometimes. Depends on the day. Found out my master just died, so, you know, a little more sarcastic.
You know, actually, I just might like you a little bit.
Yay! Approval.
Insert
Do you say that out
Sims
loud?
relationship improvement check. The bar fills slightly.
Does Juniper say that out loud? Does she say yay approval?
No. She smirks.
Oh my god, if she had, I would have broke character so hard.
So what's our plan? Where are we heading off to?
I will raise my eyebrow and look at everyone else.
Were you not listening?
Princess, to you, no.
We're going to Sealstead.
We're going to Zilstead.
Oh, that. Yes, I knew that bit.
Why are we going to Zilstead?
Because that is where the port is. Were you not paying attention?
No. That entire thing didn't matter to me. I was wondering where Ivy was the entire time.
So also, Juniper, you literally would have just come from Zilstead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we're off to Zilstead to catch a boat. That is most of what we know for now.
Do you know where the boat's going?
Away from Duraxis.
Okay. Don't have to be so mean about it. I wasn't here.
Liam shrugs and just says, "It's not mean, it's matter of fact. We already said all of this."
Might I remind you, Princess, that Juniper wasn't here before?
Yes, but she was there when I said it earlier.
And what makes you think she thought to listen in that moment?
Well, what else was she doing in the room if not listening to the conversation, which was the only thing going on in that room?
Literally not listening to you.
Liam just stares at Myrna and just
Myrna
says,
stares right back at Liam.
"Must you be this way? You're so unpleasant to be around. You are aware, yes?"
It's part of my charm.
I do not believe one would call that charm.
What would you call it then?
honestly more of a curse than anything.
No, it's kept me alive all these years.
And that's the curse.
But that's the fun now.
What?
Now.
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
That's all right.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
That's okay.
She's an old lady, doesn't have to.
She doesn't have to make sense. Okay. She just moves on with her life.
Hmm.
Well, either way, we're getting out of Daraxis as soon as we can and off to less deserty pastures. Maybe something a little less dry. My skin is just, it's not having it here.
So for the record, it's not particularly dry. Like, it's not humid, but it's not particularly dry.
That
where
has
you guys
nothing to
are.
do with what he's saying.
Okay, got it. Just making sure.
Yeah, he's not saying it as a matter of fact.
All right.
Equa just says calluses is a way to show strength. And he takes off his gloves and shows how callous his hands are.
Liam,
Gross.
Liam chokes
Myrna's gonna
on his
reach out
own
and actually
vomit
pat
slightly.
like Equa's calluses and say, "Thank you, Frozo."
Equa just puts back on his glove. And is unaware that people are grossed out by it. He actually thinks that they're amazed. So.
It has been some time since I've been to Zilstead, and I don't believe I've ever been to Zilstead from Fester before. Does anybody know how many days this travel shall be?
How long did it take me to get here?
It honestly, it was just like a day. It was pretty quick. Like right now. So it's a full day's travel. Right now, we're looking at like it's probably about midday.
Okay.
So if you were to go all the way through, you would get there like, late
Tomorrow early
tonight.
afternoon.
You get there like really late tonight. I say a full day.
So
not-
we can like get in at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, you'd get in like, between midnight and 2 a.m. ish.
Well, our sleep schedules are already fucked.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if we can make it there today, I am not opposed to just going straight through and having a nice day of relaxation in Zilstead tomorrow. But I do believe we need to stop by the tavern. I believe I left some things in a room there. We must close out with Bartholomew. Can we do a quick detour and then hit the road with much haste?
Oh, Bartholomew. My mom would, oh Jesus, my master would tell me about that all the time. I got so confused because I read the letter. The letter says mother, and then it's like back and forth in my head.
Definitely not mom.
Definitely not mom. So, I heard he makes some crazy tea.
Yes, but what you may not have heard is that his preferred name is not actually Bartholomew.
What is it?
Well, he's going through a life transition, as it were, and prefers Groomhilda, actually.
Oh god.
No. Would you like to see if you also nat 20 on your deception?
Oh, you just incited that? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I nat 20'd it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a 16.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna, I guess, call him Bartholomew and just tell him I knew Ivy. Maybe he'll forgive me.
Maybe.
Or they'll
Maybe.
forgive me.
But we should be just a few minutes out. I'd like to spend no more than about 10-15 minutes there before we get going, yes?
All right, that sounds good.
So,
All right.
we head over?
Yeah. So you guys
Yeah.
head back to You guys
No
head back
events along
to
the way, nice and quiet.
the tavern. I mean, it's literally like 5-10 minutes maybe. Like basically all through town. No, I mean it's just people are exactly the same as they have been. Just the entire time you've been here. Now, granted, I will say this would be Juniper's first time seeing that basically while this wagon is rolling around through town, everyone is avoiding the streets. Like, Juniper, when you go walking through town, like, it's all business as usual, and it's kind of strange that people are, like, actively avoiding this wagon. But that's about it.
Where is this wagon from?
Are you saying that to us?
Yeah.
Well, if you take a peek over at the grand and unnecessary and kind of pompous Guilds of the Edge, this is a Chattington chariot.
Do I know anything about, like, the positive or negative connotation of being in a Chattington chariot?
I mean, you could try either a history or an insight.
I feel like history makes more sense. Okay.
I mean, as far as you're able to tell, Chattington chariots are very wonderful and reliable. It's generally speaking widely regarded as the best manufacturer of chariots and wagons and coaches that could possibly exist ever. And the fact that you're in a Chattington chariot is probably not why people are avoiding you.
Oh, we just all look weird together. Okay.
It's probably racism.
It's
Yeah,
definitely racism.
It's probably racism.
Equinox.
Equinod knowingly. Oral taught Equa about problems with racism. Teachers are good.
I mean, Eagle was gonna say more than that, but you guys went on another.
Why use many word if few word work?
I loved it. It was beautiful.
All right. Yeah. So that's basically the only kind of eventful thing. You guys make it back to the tavern TM. I don't think you guys had a tab to settle. I think you had already paid for just about everything.
Yeah, Ivy.
For my wine.
Yeah, Ivy paid for most of it, and then yeah, she paid for all of it actually. And then you guys literally like goes up.
1000% used all that old bag of bones money.
Yeah, yeah, and exactly. So Ivy paid for some up front, and then yeah, leftovers came from Ivy's purse after she died. So yeah, you guys make it to the tavern. You enter, and Barty just kind of, you know, gruffly acknowledges your presence.
Oh, I thought you guys had already left.
Oh, I did tell you we'd be returning in the morning. We had a minor detour, but I did say I would see you.
Well, you said you would see me. That was before you paid for the wine.
I did say I would see you nonetheless.
He shrugs.
Yeah, so does Liam. It's like, you know.
Whatever.
I'm here for basically as much tea as you're willing to give us.
Kind of lets out a guffaw. You
know, you've got a really familiar look about you.
Oh, I'm from Hesperia.
Ah, yep, that'll do it. Yeah, all right.
Just give me
20, 30 minutes. Yeah, I can fix you up something. It's a little too gold.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you.
And he goes to the back. And he takes 20-25 minutes, and he comes back out with like this gallon-sized clay jug, with like a cork stopper and one of the little like single finger ring handles like on the neck. And it's just like it's hot to the touch, but it's just full of tea.
Thank you so much. And she'll put down 3 gold on the counter.
He tips Fedora. He kind of bows his head briefly as well. Thank you kindly. You guys out of here?
Yes, we're gonna be making our way down to Zilstad shortly.
Well, be careful. I may not know exactly what you're tangled up in, but I've been around long enough to know that rarely does any good come from dealing with we'll call it the supernatural.
That's
a knowing glance around the party.
Well, to each their own.
And kind of, makes one more gesture of farewell and wordlessly steps back into the back of the the kitchen storage areas behind the bar.
Yeah.
Iqua has a disgruntled look on his face when he hears this.
When he hears the whole supernatural thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liam's gonna go ahead and send a unseen servant upstairs as a bellboy to get his belongings and close up the room. And then he's going to leave the key on the bar.
Shocker.
Why would he go upstairs if he didn't need to?
I don't know why I thought that he would walk up the stairs.
That's honestly, I think you just expected too much from him.
I think I really did.
I think you just
and I'm
expected way
sorry.
too much from him.
I did. I'm so sorry. But yeah. I mean, Myrna doesn't really have any shit. She kind of already has all her shit on her, so she's just gonna chill with the animals.
Yeah. I mean, I would imagine there's some overlap, right? Like, he goes to make the tea, and Liam sends the servant up to go grab his belongings and shit, and it literally, right around the 30-minute mark after you guys have come, unless there's anything else anybody else wants to do, you guys head out and you're on the road north leaving town.
On the road again.
Yeah, ready to get on the road again.
On the road again. All right,
cool. Take a quick break here. I gotta go pee.
Have fun.
Thanks. I hope everything comes out okay for myself.
Finkies crossed.
Yeah, no one enjoys having like a unfulfilling pee.
Or like
sad.
a burning.
And don't fall in. Don't fall in.
I'll be back in a minute too.
No, thankfully my toilet seat is super tiny, so there's no risk there.
It's also
That was the hit of the party last night.
So what you're saying is you got a fat ass.
True.
That's a dump truck.
True. Fat dumpy. All right, Burb.
Man, I just had some soup. That shit was good.
I'm about to get some soup.
Ooh, what kind of soup?
Chicken noodle soup, because I'm not going outside ever again.
Oh, I felt that.
Yep.
I mean, you should go outside sometimes.
I can't.
I mean, not right now. No, you're contaminated right now.
I know.
Oh, you got the
I got the vid. It took 3 years, but I finally got it.
Girl, let me go ahead and tell you right now. I look at everyone around me and I'm like, listen here, fuckers. I've not had it. I'm not planning on having it. You will not touch me. Shut it.
Let me tell you though, I've had like all of the boosters and like everything. It's really not that bad.
True.
Yeah, it's really not that bad. I feel like I have like a general cold, so I was like, oh, it's probably one of like the other things. And I took a test and it was positive. I was like, well,
fuck.
And then I looked at Dabrin and he was like death. I was like, oh no. I was like, this is my fault. I'm sorry. Then he was like, can you get me Gatorade? And I was like, no, I can't.
No, actually, I cannot.
I am not able to. So, Brooke went and got us a ton of stuff.
Oh,
and
she's
then
so sweet.
I traded her my car for it.
That's fair. Oh my gosh, I'm sure she fucking loves like having that for right now.
Yep. She
Traded
was like,
a
I got
whole
the
car
best
for
part of
some
this deal.
Gatorade.
Huh?
She kind of did.
You traded a whole car for some Gatorade.
Yeah, it was worth it.
It's totally worth it.
Look, it's for
Listen.
Gatorade and for the love of my fiance.
Yeah. But listen here, Wax, you gotta understand. The worst revelation that you have as an adult is that you realize that when you're sick, you're the only one to go get shit.
And can't.
There's not another soul there.
And the worst part
to help you in that moment.
There's no like delivery service of any sort except for Domino's up here. There's nothing. There's no DoorDash. There's no Uber Eats. There ain't anything.
What we do over here, we just call family.
Imagine
That's the
being near your
thing.
family.
Imagine being near your family.
Yeah.
Ew, that's kind of gross.
Literally, all my cousins. I grew up with almost all my cousins on my mother's side.
I literally live near none of my family and none of his family. We are like in the middle of nowhere. It's not even like a 3-hour drive thing. It's like a 13-hour drive thing each way.
The same week we had the period session, my mom had to drive because one of my cousin and her boyfriend, partner, got sick.
Oh
she went out
no!
shopping for them.
Aaron, you're so fucking rude. Oh man, you are.
She's just salty because she didn't have anyone to do it for her.
1000%, and I
Yeah.
understand. I understand exactly how she feels. I really do. Cause like the first time when I moved to Florida, left all my family. All my family's in Georgia, and then this is before Arrow and I were friends. And I remember it was like the first 4 months I was there, and I got sick.
I wasn't there yet.
Yeah, I'm saying like you were. Yeah, we weren't friends, so yeah, you weren't there. And I remember sitting there and thinking, "Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go outside." So I'm like lightheaded and kind of woozy, but I still gotta like throw fucking outside clothes on. Like I gotta cover my nips and everything. You know, you gotta look like a person.
Yeah,
And I took a picture and I sent it to my friends, and I was like, "This is fucking ghetto." I was so mad.
I'm crying.
Hey guys, why is my cat so cute?
I think you might be biased.
Pictures or didn't happen.
True.
Bro, I post pics of Mo on the regular.
This is true.
Yeah, but where are the current pictures to prove Mo is cute?
By
He
the
just ran
way,
away. What up?
by the way, I just, sometimes I feel like I want to make Equa sound smarter. And then I literally have fucking brain farts all the time.
Equa's fun the way Equa is.
Yeah, let Equa stay exactly how Equa is.
The thing with playing a character is sometimes you just have to let them develop how they develop. And you
Yeah.
realize how you end up playing their personality isn't what you immediately intended, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's consistency that's important. Or if not consistency, linearity.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Myrna had zero intention of talking this much. Zero. But her bestie died, so she has to be a person.
I was a person once.
Were you?
It was terrible.
Gosh, don't do it.
Do not recommend.
10 out of 10, do not recommend.
Do not pass go.
I hear the trap.
But he does.
Oh shit, Tally's back.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just shitting, but he was like talking. Oh,
No, I went up, I peed, and then I got a drink, dude.
You peed and then you came.
I pissed, and then I shit, and then I did a cum.
Yeah.
Wow, you got all the bodily.
What you gonna do? You gonna shit? You gonna shit and come? You gonna pee your pants?
I did a piss, and then I shitted, and then I did a cum.
Nice. Pog even.
Are we all back?
Yeah, I'm just farting. I'm just farting up a storm right now.
Arrow's getting
I'm
soup.
living life.
I farted up a storm once.
I had clam chowder.
Nice.
I was just about to ask Pink, what soup did you have?
Yeah, that's probably why I'm farting so much, because like I put a little Parmesan in there, so.
I mean, clam chowder is by itself a very milky soup.
Yeah.
So.
Chowder.
Say it's chowder.
It's chowder.
Chowder.
There's like 3 E's before the O.
Clam chowder.
Now I'm thinking of the show Chowder.
Before I ever.
Yeah. Have you guys? I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. But yeah.
I have.
I've heard of it. I don't know if I ever saw it though.
I've watched of it.
I love that show, man.
I'm not proud of myself.
Again, I learned of the show before I ever learned of the food chowder, so my association to chowder will always be the show.
Awkward.
I feel like Chowder was like a really weird transition period, but I think that Chowder was like a great introduction to what Gumball was. And Gumball itself is just Gumball's humor is just absolutely amazing.
No, Chowder is Gumball on steroids.
Yeah, well, like I said, like Chowder was the pioneer for Gumball. I feel like Chowder was that weird transition period, because I feel like also the same way about what was that other show? Flapjack.
Oh God, no, not Flapjack.
Flapjack was an interesting transition period for cartoons. But anyways, I'm not gonna rant about this. Let's just go into the session before I.
I mean, it's alright because we're still waiting on Arrow, I think.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I nerd about this stuff a lot. I don't know.
You good?
You're literally in a call with nothing but nerds.
I am insulted.
I am double insulted.
I'm sorry.
I am Omega insulted.
I don't know who you're calling a nerd.
How fucking dare you?
I love how it was Pink that said sorry when I'm the one that called all of you nerds.
Oh, that's what they were responding to. I thought they were saying they were insulted because they were excluded from
What kind of
nerds.
egomania was that?
I have no idea what's going on anymore. I'm just confused.
Aren't we all?
I'm farting a lot. It's just there's a lot of stress.
There's a lot going
in my
on.
life.
There's just a lot going on, man.
Oh man.
I'm eating clam chowder. I'm farting a lot. I'm trying to sound smart, but I can't. It's all bad.
Oh yeah. I'm wondering if there's anything else to snack on, because I don't know. I'm letting out a lot of gas, and it wasn't as filling as I thought.
That's
Go eat some
upsetting.
cheese.
I could just literally eat some cheese.
You solve one problem by completely overloading the other.
Basically.
It's one way to do it.
Or, oh my god, I could have some ice cream.
You
Hell
could.
yeah.
You could do.
But I won't just fart, I will shit. It's
That's
just
all right.
one problem after the other.
If there's honestly if there's one night to be an absolute royal fucking mess during D&D, it's tonight. So like,
All right, fuck it. I'm getting the ice cream. I'll be right back.
I say take advantage, because we normally go. I don't want to say try hard. D&D is normally at least like I like to keep it kind of on track.
Yeah.
Tonight's fucking. There's no holds barred, right? All bets are off. Fucking. We just.
You want to keep us
living.
on track? That's fucking.
We just living.
Stupid.
We just
All right,
living.
hold on. I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Fucking.
Living.
Hey guys! Wow, look at this weird thing. What? No, of course not. We definitely weren't there. All right.
When did that happen? When did we do that?
I don't know. I'm gonna say roughly an hour and a half ago.
No.
Nick.
Oh hey, welcome back.
Hey, girl.
It's unfortunate timing, but that's okay. We're gonna wait for Pink to get back with some ice cream.
That's okay. I have my soup, a Gatorade, and I have a salad.
But I'm drinking almost an entire bottle of Welch's sparkling red grape juice.
Why?
Because I bought a 4-pack of sparkling grape juice for the party yesterday, and
Why?
I forgot it existed during the party yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so now I've got 4 bottles of sparkling grape juice.
I fucking love that.
I'm back with my cream of ice.
Nice.
Yo, did you know that you can get the milk from corn?
Oh my god.
Wait,
stop.
you
What?
can you can
Ew.
milk corn?
That sounds
hate
gross.
everything.
Yeah, what you need to do is
No.
after you shuck the corn, and after you get all the kernels off it, you take the blunt end of your knife.
Uh-huh.
I hate it.
And you
No,
stab yourself.
continue. I want to know how to milk my corn. How do I milk my cob?
So you
Google
take your
it.
penis.
Whoa!
And you-
Hey, who's talking about peni?
No, what? We're talking about corn.
This is...
Oh, I thought you said pork. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You know what's crazy is that somebody,
What's going on, man?
firstly, Pink, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was good.
The
Nice.
other thing
That was
that
good.
pains me,
Cream.
and I really need everyone to understand this, as a person who's single currently in this demented friend group, somebody picked every single one of you dumbasses.
I know. It's weird.
It's true.
I mean, then again,
all
though.
of you corn or porn milkers, like
Hey.
somebody picked every single one of you.
Listen, I'm just over
Okay.
here enjoying my Hawaiian roll.
All right. But
Have
then
you met
again,
the person who chose me?
Technically,
I wasn't talking about you though, Arrow.
I'm the
You didn't,
tame one.
you didn't add
I
it
mean,
to that shit.
technically, you guys met the person that chose me, and he's a fucking nerd.
listen, yeah, I honestly, Pink, and I mean this in the most endearing way possible. You picked the absolute thickest stuffed, the thickest double stuffed Oreo. You picked like a quadruple stuffed Oreo. Like, it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Are you
He's
saying they're full of cream?
I'm
Oh,
saying,
yeah.
I'm saying,
I mean,
he's,
yeah, he is.
I'm saying that. Well, yeah, that too. But like
Ew.
the color of his skin is only superficial. In like.
I'm telling him you said
Oh.
that. I am so telling him you said that.
Look, I went to high school with a man that I can only describe as the whitest black kid that I've ever met, right? Like,
Oh my god, we went to
were-
his high together.
yeah, I mean, like, I legitimately, this kid in high school, he was the whitest black kid I've ever met, because his parents were like, they wanted to, like, almost to his detriment, I would say, they wanted to remove him from every single possible stereotype that anyone could ever come up with for him, right? Like, to an extreme.
I mean,
It'd be like that sometimes.
And that's fair. Like, it doesn't surprise me, but I feel like they went like super hard with this, and somehow I think your new lad has my old high school buddy beat. Just saying.
Okay, I will say this though. He can be extremely adaptive to his environment. So
That's
when
good.
he like, sometimes it is a bit annoying though, because he also has the fucking worst habit of like talking to complete and utter strangers, like on the street,
That's fine.
in the bus. I feel like we're gonna get.
Do you know
He's
where
gonna
she
get
lives?
into a
That's
fight.
not. Don't you do that shit there?
I have a
What's
feeling.
wrong with you?
It's fine, dude.
It is
No,
dangerous.
15-minute conversation in the grocery store.
Dude, yeah, like,
He
okay,
could
now,
have, no. This man could have a conversation with a crackhead. I'm serious. I'm very scared for his safety. I need to like rush him out of. It's very.
I mean, the guy was a little weird in the grocery store. I'm just saying.
look, that
Took
wasn't
a
even.
picture of our cart and everything. It was weird.
Look,
What?
the poor man's the poor man's in the grocery store. He's this middle-aged black guy who really was just like, he was so very confused about health as it pertains to food. He saw our cart and he was like, wow, you guys eat really healthy. And both of us are just like, yeah, definitely. And he was like, the poor dude was pointing out like, oh yeah, you know, we picked up fucking cinnamon vanilla coffee creamer, and he's like, you know, cinnamon's really good. Cinnamon's very good for you. You got cinnamon because it's got a lot of healing properties. And I'm just like, bro, that's not how that works.
It's just like cinnamon and vanilla in my fucking coffee.
He probably could have been on crack. Who knows?
He might have been. He pointed out like this little walnut fucking, it's like basically trail mix that is like a salad topping that Shay picked up. He was like, yeah, that seems like really healthy. That seems really good. And I'm just like, fuck no, it isn't. It's dried fruit.
I mean, did you just talk to this person in the store? Like, this is okay?
Well, I didn't tell him all this. This is what I thought.
Saying, but you had the conversation.
Yeah.
And that is the part that I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Well, I mean, he approached me and he was talking, and honestly, he really liked to talk, and he was like very interested in my opinions on things, which was basic.
So basically, you were like, I'm gonna talk to him because he was willing to listen to you.
No, it was more like I'm trying to pull away from this conversation gracefully because I don't want to be rude.
You sound just like him. You sound just like him.
Let me go ahead and say something to you, Tally. Let me go ahead and establish this right now. When you come visit me, because you will come visit me. When you come visit me, don't do none of that shit here.
All right, listen, I've been to Atlanta. I've seen probably the best and worst that Atlanta has to offer in the same 12-hour period. All right. I know. I'm well aware of that. But in the middle of the fucking deli section at a Food Lion, I think I'm probably okay.
I'm gonna say it one more time. Don't do none of that shit here. I had a crackhead approach me in a Kroger once. Like, what? They don't care about place.
Arrow and I went walking around downtown fucking Albuquerque at one point, and this random ass hobo commented on what I was telling her, and I played along with him, and it was fine. See, it's all about, like, it's context. Context is key. Everything. Situational awareness. I have it.
That is like those like influential guys that it's like it's about mindset.
It is. It's all about the mindset.
Oh god.
You gotta get yourself in the right frame of mind. Adapt, improvise, and overcome.
Shay, if you need me to come save you, you let me know.
Oh my god. Ocelot has said that before too. Oh no.
I'm sorry, it's improvise, adapt, and overcome. I had it a little mixed up. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
also, you know what? I am so happy that we are not
forgot the part where you drink your own pee.
A lot of piss. Better drink someone else's piss.
Wait.
So
what?
Improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's Bear Grylls' like catchphrase, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he's the guy who drinks his own piss.
He drinks a lot of piss on that show.
He drinks a lot of his own pee on that show.
I feel like he low-key looks forward to the opportunity. He's like, and here's another piss moment.
I think he does. He's like, yes,
I
get to drink my pee.
Maybe 100%. He
100%.
does. Live your best life. That's what I say.
Yeah. If it turns you on, then it turns you on. And who am I to judge?
True.
I'm a food sexual. Who am I to judge? People don't like my fetish.
So I'm gonna agree with Alex on this though. They don't care where the fuck they are. Certain like addicts will like just go out of their way to do weird shit.
Oh, yeah.
A buddy of mine was at the bathroom somewhere. I forget where it was. I think it was at like a grocery store or something. And this guy just walks up to him, clearly tripping on something, and is like, "Yo, dude, I'll drink your piss."
Well, yeah, no, okay, but see, like, okay, when I say situational awareness, right, there's
him in the middle of the bathroom.
There is a very key difference between someone walking up to me in the middle of the bathroom saying, "Hey, bud, let me drink your piss," and someone saying, "Hey, excuse me, I was looking at your basket and I noticed looks like you guys try to eat healthy, and I'm really confused and I'm looking for some advice." There's a huge
it looks
difference.
like you have asparagus in your cart. You know what that does to your piss? Do you mind if I taste it?
There's a big difference between the two.
Let me taste your piss, girl.
I mean, I will say though, as a person who lives in Atlanta, my favorite type of crackhead, if you can have a favorite,
you can.
My favorite
just
crackhead
one.
is the street corner dancer crackhead. The joy that seems to be across this man's face. It's always a dude. The joy that's across this man's face as he's breakdancing his fucking life away. I'm always like, ugh.
Bro, we have those in Orlando too. Did you ever see the guy that was always dancing at the southeast corner of Colonial and Alafaya?
I tried not to look around when I was in Orlando.
That's valid.
So
See,
wait,
that's
wait.
True.
So I've seen him a couple of times, but not consistently. He was not out there all the time.
I've seen that guy out there like 15, 20 times. Like,
Yeah,
but always living his life, you know?
just saying.
What
Like,
even
live
is
your
this
best life.
conversation anymore?
I don't know, but we are gonna go ahead and loop it right on back around.
Yeah, that was fun, but yeah, let's get
Yeah, let's kind of get back in on this real quick.
Let's just circle back.
We're just we're just gonna circle right back here
Let's just
real
table
quick.
that conversation for later.
We're just going to circle right back on around here real quick. All right, so you all have left the tavern. You're on the wagon.
TM.
You're the tavern trademarked. You are on the road heading north out of Fester. Yes.
Yes.
Yep. No issues leaving town. Bless
I
you.
thought we were going south.
Sorry. I'm gonna mute now.
What was that, Wax?
No, I was just joking.
Oh.
By the way, it's not a proper D&D session without a pink badge now.
That's honestly, that's fair. It's not proper cock without at least one pink ninja belch directly into the microphone. All right. So, let me have Myrna, let me have you roll me a D100, please.
I would love to. Once I remember which one of these is that.
It's the one that's 2d10s instead of just 1d10.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Remember when I died because someone rolled a D100?
90.
You know what's really cool is now I don't have to worry about, like, this party doesn't have any other shenanigans like that, so I don't have to worry about rolling a D100 at the beginning of every day to see if somebody fucking just dies randomly.
It's true.
You know, Tali, I think I want a plague.
All right, cool.
Listen
you
here,
you
bro.
instantly die. There's no random chance with that, bro. If you want the plague, you got like 2 hours to live, bro. Make them last. Make them count.
Ring around the roses.
All right, so you guys are traveling down the road. You make it, I want to say, about halfway between Fester and Zilstead. Like I said, you know, we're at about midday-ish. Well, we left Fester at about midday-ish, so at this point we're looking at kind of evening into early nighttime. The sun is beginning its descent behind the horizon. And as you travel down the road, you notice an overturned wagon blocking the road.
It's like blocking.
It is blocking.
Gross.
Is there anybody nearby?
Roll me a perception.
I would like to do the same, please.
All right.
Me free.
All right.
I would also like to perceive.
Liam, that's persuasion.
Oh.
I was like,
yeah,
I was like, damn.
Sorry, no, I clicked the one that is directly below.
That's
Actually, no,
fine.
I skipped recording. Oh, it's fine.
Yo, why
What-
can't
what's-
none of us fucking see?
If you want to keep the die roll, the
Yeah.
mod's +2, so it's a 15.
15.
I want
All
to,
right.
instead of looking, I just want to start walking up to the cart and seeing if anyone's inside.
Why do I keep
Yeah,
getting
Laura's gotta be with
ones?
Jennifer.
All right.
Why do I keep
Myrna
rolling
is
so bad
not
for
doing that
perception?
shit.
So, Kafev, you are so engrossed in I don't know something, you don't even realize that the wagon has stopped. You are zoned the fuck out. Maybe you're taking a nap.
I'm just sharpening my axes.
There you go. So we're gonna do this. I'm still going to have Juniper and Laura roll me. Well, actually, roll me investigations if you guys are going down to actually like look.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys hop down. No one else really sees a whole lot. Juniper, you walk up to the wagon. You don't see anybody. But you do notice a very faint set of tracks headed westward off the road into just like some shrub brush type terrain.
Okay, Juniper is going to draw her bow and start walking along those tracks.
All right. Juniper, without saying anything, draws her bow and begins walking off the road. The rest of the party sees this.
Yep. Once I see Juniper draw her bow, Myrna will just sigh a little bit and say, this feels like this is going to be more work. And then she is going to keep an eye on Juniper, and she's going to just kind of have a produced flame just like hanging on her fingertips for her to release on if something dangerous, no, if something attacks Juniper.
Okay, so you're just gonna ready a spell for something.
Yes, if something attacks Juniper.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you kind of hop down and you follow behind her with your spell ready. Does anyone else want to go see what's going on, or y'all gonna just like watch and hang out with the wagon?
I go.
All right.
Oh, let the record reflect, Myrna's not walking into the bush.
Oh, okay. So you're not following her. You're just kind of watching her and paying attention.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
She's not going all the way into the bushes. That sounds fucking terrible.
No, that's fair.
Equal follows.
Okay.
Kafel have no idea what's going on around him. So
True.
You know.
That is true. Kafev is still sharpening his axe. Anybody else?
No,
right.
Laura's just gonna still stay around the wagon.
Okay. All right. So, Juniper, are you trying to be stealthy and sneak through bush, or are you just kind of walking and paying attention?
I'm sneaky.
All right. Roll me a stealth. Equa, you too. Excellent.
I don't think I'm very sneaky. Okay,
That's fine.
Juniper is killing it.
Crunch, crunch, crunch underneath Juniper's.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to jinx it.
Equa is like, if I just walk, I won't be silent. But if I freeze everything around me first, I can glide over it all like Elsa from Frozen.
Well, has perfected the art of not moving at all by turning everything else to ice.
Right. I will become Frozone from The Incredibles and ride a sheet of ice.
Y'all are fucking
silently.
Silently.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right now, Equa. The fact that Myrna calls you Frozo is gonna be her favorite thing. But continue.
No, yeah. Equa pays no mind to it.
I know, that's what makes it great.
Every time you say Equa does something, I'm not sure if it's Equa saying it or Pink saying it. And that is beautiful. Equa doesn't mind. Gross.
That's a fair point.
See, this is why I wanted to use my voice changer. Never mind.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's funny this way.
It's not a complaint. I love it.
It is an entertaining this way.
No, it is.
All right, so Juniper, you unsuccessfully stealthily make your way through the bush. Equa's incredible. Like, you don't even know Equa's fucking behind you. He's being that quiet. Roll me a nature check now.
Both of us?
If you want, like, I'm gonna say not Equa because you had no idea the actual tracks initially were there. So Juniper was following tracks. Juniper, you managed to continue you continue to spot just like some cracked branches and twigs and stuff leading through the brush. As you progress, Myrna, you find like they're starting to get a little bit out into the thick of it, and you're not going to be able to see them for too much longer.
Ugh. All right. Myrna is gonna... Myrna's gonna... What is Myrna gonna do?
I don't know. You tell me.
Is she gonna summon a beast, or is she gonna change her shape? She gonna summon a beast. Gosh, summon a beast sounds like a lot. Change of shape sounds like a lot. Ugh. Ugh.
Dude, you are being a lot right now.
I can hear him, dude.
He jumped onto the bed and found his rope toy and then threw it into the air.
I don't believe you.
He's such a good boy.
He's completely destroyed it at this point.
Such a good boy.
All right, Myrna's just gonna go ahead because like it's nature. She's used to nature. She's not happy about it, but she's just gonna start walking into this brush. Yeah, she's gonna attempt to be quiet. She is gonna attempt to be quiet.
All right, stealth me, baby. Okay. All right. For a giant old turtle lady walking through the bush, you're doing pretty good.
Listen, she's spry when she needs to be.
Apparently. So at this point, so Juniper is off like almost out of eyesight. Equa's right behind her, also almost out of eyesight. At this point, Myrna starts climbing through the brush. Kafev, I would say at this point, like you are now aware that the wagon has stopped. Whether or not you want to act on that is entirely up to you, but like it's been a little bit, it's been a couple minutes and you're like, oh hey, we're not moving. Everyone's being very quiet.
I'm
and
going to just
go ahead.
Go out and just yell, "What are you all doing?"
You see, you step out and you see Myrna like start climbing off the road into the brush. What are Liam and Laura gonna do at this point also?
Laura's just gonna, like, if everyone's kind of going away from the wagon, like, Laura's gonna stick back just to kind of stick with the horses in the wagon, if anything.
Oh, I assure you, Liam's not getting down from the wagon.
Yeah.
No, Liam's gonna stay here, and I think he might keep an eye on the road, keep an eye on the horses. I don't know. We'll see what fits his fancy as the night goes on.
All right. Juniper, roll me another nature check.
This is fun.
Well, you're going along and you're like, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. I don't see it. And you kind of look around you. You see Equa, like, not right behind you, but pretty close behind you, and then Myrna a little ways past him.
Do you guys see the tracks?
Equal looks down.
I'm gonna look down. Do I see tracks?
Yeah, roll. You can both roll me nature checks. Now that you're like, oh, wait, we're following something.
Nature. Am I good with nature?
I have old eyes.
You do. So Myrna, you're being the one farthest in the back. You look and you definitely see the path that has been carved by Juniper and Equa. But, you know, they were walking along the same path as the tracks, and so you can't discern the original trail from the ones created by the people in front of you.
Gotcha. I'm gonna say I see your tracks.
Dang. You must have lost the trail. There was a track of like small footprints coming from that cart.
All right, then. Is this like a? You want to know what was in the cart type of thing, or?
Well, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like someone who just walked off.
Well, considering the tracks that you said you saw, it sounds like somebody walked off.
I guess it's possible.
Equal was following to make sure you were okay.
Oh, thank you, Equa.
Equa just stands there awkwardly.
Is there like an animal around me of some sort?
Just like any old critter creature.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, you hear the sounds of, you know, various wildlife around you, fucking rodents and shit. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. This is I've never done this before. I've never been this class necessarily.
I cannot wait.
Can I use beast speech? Which is basically speak with animals.
I mean, let me see. I don't up front. I don't see why not. Let me double check. You can speak with animals at will without expending a spell slot.
Yep.
Yep. There you go. That sounds like a thing that you can do. Is a casting time of 1 action.
Okay. I'm gonna look at. I don't know. Like, is there there's a little mousey near me?
Yeah. So speak with animals. Like, you don't even necessarily need to target one specifically. You just have the ability to speak to and then comprehend the speech around you.
Okay.
So, you know, you cast it, and upon completing the cast, you know, just 6 seconds later, you hear it's not an overwhelming amount, but the chitterings that you do hear turn from chitterings into run.
Don't run. Excuse me.
Bad place ahead. Bad place. Don't go.
Bad place.
Which way? Bad place. And let me see here.
Do any of them turn around to look at me?
Yeah, so none of them really, like, you can hear the voices around you. You don't necessarily see the sources of the voices, but like none of them really pay you any mind.
Okay.
But you can tell they are running. They all seem to be running away from the direction that you're currently facing.
Running away from the direction that we're facing.
Yes.
So running away from where we were.
No. So like
So they're running towards the cart.
They're running towards the cart.
Oh.
But like they're not all running directly towards the cart, but they are all like running in a linear path directly away from what is an area that is ahead of you.
I see what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
so they're running away from the place we are facing.
Yes.
Not they're running away from
Right, exactly.
away we're facing. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Great.
Precisely. You figured it out.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and look at them and say, the animals are saying that the place ahead is really bad.
Then we should not go.
Got him.
It's valid.
Is this one of those weird things that Ivy taught you?
No, this is actually, I taught myself this.
Well, seeing as how there's still a cart in the middle of the road and they say the area is bad, who knows? Maybe it could be exciting.
It could be. So our two options, I guess, are get everyone and worry about this, or go back to the cart, try and get our cart around their cart and just go.
Those would be the two choices.
I think either way we should discuss it with everyone. Sorry, I'm not very good with words. I don't.
Ugh.
Talking's not my
Diplomacy.
thing.
It's my least favorite activity. Sure, discuss it.
I hate democracy. Okay, let's go.
I hate diplomacy. Different.
So, upon turning around to head back to the cart, give me 1 second. Let me pull up your character sheet here.
Whoa.
Excellent. Juniper.
Yeah.
I'd like for you to roll me a wisdom save.
Oh, fuck.
And I believe you have advantage
Oh,
in
thank
this particular
God.
case. All right. You turn around and you start to take a step and you hear almost like a whispering coming from behind you, like the direction you were facing before turning around. You hear almost like a whispering beckoning you back, and you're not taken by it, but you still hear it.
Do you hear that whispering?
Equa stops to listen.
Equa
What?
does not hear the whispering.
What whispering?
It's coming from over there. She's gonna point back to where they were originally looking at.
In my experience, if something is whispering only to you in your head, it's not a great thing.
Okay, I'm gonna try and walk backward. This is a mistake. I'm gonna try and make sure that my back isn't turned to this like weird whispering sound. I just keep my bow drawn, basically.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna put your back to the wagon and then walk backwards towards the wagon.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yep. So you do so. You keep an eye on what is deeper into the shrubs, and gently step backwards until you have arrived back at the wagon, and you do so without any kind of an issue.
I don't know what that was. But I think we should get out of here, honestly.
Probably something that's gonna kill us all.
Mm-hmm. Everyone.
I would assume people address Juniper, yeah?
Yeah, I'm listening. Or
Yeah.
Laura's listening.
Liam's there.
Liam is doing Liam things.
Myrna's sitting.
I think we need to move this cart either out of our way or try and get our cart just around it.
Is there even close enough space for us to theoretically move the cart around it?
It's not easily. There's some pretty overgrown shrubs on either side of the road, and the cart is, it's like, it's one of those like really long, like flat carts with like the short walls. It's designed for just hauling a lot of stuff. Flatbed wagon.
Does it have like an attachment where a horse can attach to it?
So it does. What's that called? A yoke?
Yeah.
Like a yoke on it? Is the yoke intact?
The yoke is not intact. It has one, but it is in fact splintered into a few different pieces.
Could we tie ropes around like the pieces that are on the ground?
I mean, you could. There is sufficient room if you wanted to like tie your own horses to spot on the wagon to drag it out of the way. You could do that.
All right. I'm gonna. Shit. I mean, every day I do that, but that's not what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna shit.
It's not what I'm gonna do in this moment.
Get on the wagon.
Shit on the wagon. What's its challenge AC? Okay, not that one. Not that one. One of these days, guys, I'm gonna be so much better with this shit.
It's
But
okay.
it's
I'm
not
never good.
today.
Not today. Okay. I'm gonna look at Juniper and say, well, if you have a rope, then I can probably drag this out of the way.
I do have a rope.
Great. Then give me a second and you'll have something to attach to the rope to. And I'm gonna use my wild shape and I'm gonna shape into a draft horse.
Nice. We got a
Yeah.
big old. We got fucking
Yeah.
big old beast of burden.
Yep.
So yeah,
Massive ass horse.
that draft horses do have big asses. It's true.
Yep.
It's true. All right. Yep. You wild shape in. what the fuck is that?
What happened? What?
This is what Zed put in the mute. That fucking
Use
gift,
that.
dude. It looks like a Clydesdale,
But he's got
but
bony
but he
legs.
but he doesn't. All right. So you transform into a draft horse and you step around the wagon and set yourself up in a position to be tied to bit of wagon.
All right. As soon as I do that, then I'll start to do that kind of impatient huff that horses do, and like you'll see my head kind of go up and down, like in the sense that you're getting off of me is hurry the actually the sense that you, Equa, and everyone else would get off of me is hurry the fuck up. What you hear, Juniper, is hurry the fuck up.
Juniper will tie the ropes.
Okay.
Roll me a survival.
Okay. Survival.
No,
and
just
then-
Juniper.
10.
Oh, Juniper.
Yeah. 10. All right. You definitely tie some knot. You're no expert in knot tying.
Sweet baby Jesus.
You fucking but you take the rope and you're just like, you know what? If I put this bit through here and I loop this thing around over here and maybe tie these loops together and the bunny goes around the tree and into the hole and you do some shit.
Nice.
You make a very unceremonious loop. You put it over Myrna's head.
All right. Now I'm gonna, I guess, chomp down on it like a bit.
I mean, you can chomp.
Or she looped it around my neck.
Yeah, just kind of like loosely tied it around your neck or some
Okay.
shit.
Okay, okay, once she does that and it's like attached to, pieces of this cart, then I'm gonna start dragging them off to the side.
All right.
Also, Equa helps to pull.
All right. Cool.
Cool.
So I would like for Myrna to roll me a strength check using the modifier that a draft horse would have.
Yeah.
And you may do so at advantage because Equa's helping.
Yes. They're the same number.
Nice.
17
Wow.
plus 4. So I didn't feel like clicking shit.
No, that's where I was like, damn, a 34. That's so good.
So 17 plus 4, so 21.
All right,
Wow.
cool. So it takes you a little bit, just a few minutes, right? And you're just like, step forward, pull, step forward, pull, step forward, pull. But you're able to move it out of the way. Is there anyone who is currently standing like in the brush, not directly on the road or in the wagon?
I
No.
love it when the DM asks these types of questions.
Yes. All right, cool. Perfect. Let me have. Who would it be? It would be Liam, Kafev, and Laura. Wisdom saves, please.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
That is a 5.
Mm.
And
No, my left hand.
Y'all are not wise at all.
The wisdom save will be in it's near the top left of the character sheet. You've got the 6. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Wait, did you guys roll checks or saves? Liam and Kafed.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, we hit check. My wisdom save is the same as a wisdom check though.
No, okay.
I do not quite know the difference.
So on your sheet, the far left is strength, dex, constitution. Underneath that is a little grid that says saving throws. It has strength and dex, whiz, etc.
Yeah. So
Okay, that one is better.
Okay, cool.
You're just gonna add the +2, so it's.
Oh, hey, it's the
It
same roll
ended up
anyway.
being the same number.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Perfect.
So the
1 in
three of
400.
you, all here, was actually here. Let me make sure, real quick, that Liam doesn't have something sneaky that would change this outcome.
Liam is advantage against charm and also is immune to magical sleep.
Okay, cool. Then in that case, it does not affect. All right, so all 3 of you hear just like a very subtle beckoning whispering in your ears. Laura, you hear it, but you're okay. Kafev and Liam both go, you know, I kind of want to go wandering into that brush over there.
And that is not a charm effect?
It is not a charm effect, no.
Okay, well, Liam, very uncharacteristically, will promptly stand himself up, twirl, and get himself down, because I'm assuming he's sitting in such a way that otherwise he couldn't walk towards the actual back of the wagon. And then will waltz his way down to the back of the wagon, climb down, and towards wherever the fuck he's going.
Alright.
Once Myrna sees them go into or towards the brush, like I'm assuming I'm pulling shit, so I can't necessarily get to them, but because she knows that there's something like talking into people's heads, I would like to try to like bite at them if they actually come within range of me. I don't know if they will though.
Probably not, considering
Okay.
you're gonna be like farther up ahead trying to drag the wagon off.
Okay, that's fair.
But everyone else does see Kafev and Liam just like hop off the wagon, and they're just like, ooh, look, shiny. And they go pretty much along the same path that Juniper was just like, there's something bad over there.
I will say to Juniper, since I know she can understand me, you should probably stop them.
How?
Hit them, tie them down. Don't let them walk to the bad thing.
Okay. Well, you've taken the rope, so.
Wait, is the cart? Wait, DM, is that broken cart for the most part out of the way?
Yeah, at this point, it's pretty much out of the way, yeah. It is still very jankily tied up to, like, you and the cart, though.
Okay, if I have enough time, can I drop my horse form?
I don't know, is that,
And
like, how long
how-
is that? Just like an action or a bonus action to...
Let me see. Hold on.
Are they like sprinting toward this thing, or are they just
No, they're just like casually kind of wandering. They're like,
As soon as he was
Um,
done with dragging the thing, he goes over to them and tries to catch up with them so he could grab them.
all right. Yeah, I mean,
It's
and
a
you...
bonus action.
Okay, cool. So yeah, bonus action, yeah, you can drop out of that pretty fucking fast and start
Okay.
making your way over. So yeah, Myrna and Iqua, they're pretty easy to catch up with, right? Like they've maybe taken a handful of steps into the brush at this point. Yeah, they just flap. You reach out. Are you like trying to grab them, or are you just trying to like get their attention?
No, I grabbed them.
I'm gonna grab them.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me have. Who's grabbing who?
I'm gonna grab
Ooh.
Princess.
All right. So Myrna, roll me in athletics. Liam, either athletics or acrobatics to counter.
It actually, I'm not gonna grab Princess. I'm
you-
going to reach out, touch princess, and cast hold person.
Ah, very different.
You don't have to technically touch to cast hold person, right?
I
Doesn't
know
have
I
a
don't.
technical range.
I
All right.
don't. I know I don't.
Yeah.
Sure. So that is actually another wisdom saving throw, yes?
I believe so. Please
It
hold.
is.
Yep. All right, cool.
It is a wisdom save, DC 12.
Well, too bad.
Oof.
Ugh.
Wow.
All right.
Liam.
All right. All right. Fucking fine. I will try to grab him then.
All right.
Which means I probably walk into the brush a little bit before I actually then are able to grab him.
And
Yeah.
I'm grabbing Kafev.
Okay. So
So
now,
using one athletics.
Athletics for me?
So you either in athletics. Okay, hold on. So
grapplers.
So the grapplers will roll athletics. Yes.
Yep.
So Equa, you're gonna roll an athletics.
And then
all right.
grapple ease.
Perfect. Yep. So then Liam and Kafev, you either athletics or acrobatics. Liam, you need to beat an 8. Kafev, you need to beat a 15.
Liam's doing great.
Liam's doing fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh my god.
Princess
So
is
is
gonna
Kafev.
die.
Jesus Christ.
We are on an adventure, and it is important that you do not interrupt us.
This is the
Oh my
moment Liam and
God.
Kappa bonds over their inevitable death.
Liam, in his whatever trance is going on right now, instinctively swats away somebody trying to touch him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ugh. Then Myrna, after he swats her away.
Though I'd like to
Is-
clarify, the swat is with a little bit of a pirouette.
Oh yeah, of course, 1000%.
Equal pulls out his hammer.
Also, like with Laura
Wow.
still being where she's at, can she see them like go into the brush yet? Like, are they?
Oh yeah,
still-
absolutely.
Okay, so Laura's just gonna be like, "This is a fucking clusterfuck." Can I cast command on Princess? And the command is to stop.
I mean, I guess technically, yeah.
Keep in mind that command lasts effectively 6 seconds. So if whatever is happening to Liam lasts longer than that, he will stop, do what you ask him to do, and then go back to what he was doing.
I'm gonna also look at Juniper while you're doing this and say, do you want to reach out and help the one of us? Anyone?
I was waiting for my turn.
Oh, go for it. Sorry.
We're not in initiative or anything. Like.
I know, it was just everyone had a thing.
Oh, girl.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on who are neither of them coming back?
Neither of them are coming back now.
Kafev. And the suggestion is going to be sit back down in the cart and sharpen your axes.
All right. So Kafev, you're gonna roll me another wisdom save. DC whatever Juniper has.
13.
Sure.
All right. Okay,
Favorite
so
thing to do.
so give me 1 second. This is gonna be an interesting interaction. Hold on.
I love it. I love whatever is happening.
Hold on.
I don't trust
What
it.
is Juniper? Here we go. Hold on.
I just don't think the DM
What is
encounter would take this long.
I mean it's fine. I didn't think that I would have to deal with this particular spell interaction is what I didn't think.
No one suspects the specific spell interaction.
True. Juniper, what is your spellcasting ability modifier? Your warlock, so it's
The modifier, it's a +3.
it's a +3. Okay. So I'm going to say that. Let me back up.
Are you wondering why I can do a level 2 spell right now?
No. Like I get that. That's fine. It's I'm looking at save DCs.
Oh.
And your spellcasting bonus, your spellcasting attribute modifiers for basically which of the 2 spells is going to take priority. So. Okay. Yep. And this is on Kafev, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, I'm going to say that, Kafev, you are walking into the brush, and then you suddenly feel the. What was the command to just sit down and sharpen your axe?
Sit down in the cart and sharpen his axes.
Sit down in the cart and sharpen his axes. All right. So, Kafev, you are like, wow. I know I just sharpened my axes, but they need to be sharpened again.
No, I just got done with the one of them. I need to finish the other one.
Yeah, so you're walking, and then you just, as quickly as you started walking into the brush, you start walking out of the brush and going into the wagon. And so suggestion, so that is concentration for up to 8 hours. So I'm assuming you're kind of focusing on that, Juniper?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Liam is still slowly walking out into the brush.
It's more of a waltz, really.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna kind of toss the rope that was on the cart over to Myrna, if I can.
I will. Can I catch it and try to tie it around Princess?
I mean, yeah.
Sure, I'm gonna try that since she tossed the rope at me.
You
Wait,
tossed.
are we putting a rope around my character right now? Seriously?
Yeah.
I think that's
minute.
actually what's happening. Yeah.
In a minute.
Kinky.
I'm gonna have some
Kinky.
PTSD. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not though.
Wait. PTSD.
So the question is, are you
Hank, I've had like 4 characters ever die in D&D, and pretty much all of them come after tying a rope around my character in one way, shape, or form, usually trying to cross some kind of ravine.
There's no ravine right now, so we're good.
Yeah, don't make me do a dex
Inside.
save, and we're happy.
It's actually kind of ironic because the entirety of Ball for like all of it, it's basically a whole session's worth of gameplay had to do nothing but its various checks and saves while crossing some raggedy ass fucking mountain path while tied to the same rope.
Oh my god.
Just very
Wrap around
ironic.
that campaign, guys.
Very ironic. Okay, so Myrna, are you trying to take the loop that you had and throw it over Liam to grab him, or are you trying to like run up and fucking?
Are you trying to lasso him?
Yeah, are you trying to
I am
lasso him or
going
trying to do
to-
it like close up?
I'm gonna channel some of my old nature, like survival skill, and I'm gonna try to I'm not trying to lasso him. I'm gonna run up and try to wrap it around him and then wrap it around a tree.
All right.
Or I
This
guess
is-
no, wrap it around him and then just hold the ends to keep him from
Yeah.
moving forward.
And I'll help hold the rope.
Okay. How do I want to do this? Let me.
Oh, that is not a good phrase.
Yeah, it's not because now. Okay. All right. So I think effectively Liam's side is going to be easy. It's effectively going to be another like a dex save.
No.
No. Yeah. 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 But I'm trying to figure out what it's going to be against. Let me
For the
have.
record, if this is a nat 1 or a nat 2, I'm getting up and walking away from my computer.
Valid. I'm gonna make it Myrna's acrobatics against Liam's dex save.
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't a nat 1 at least. We're fucking good.
Do
Okay.
I get advantage because Equa's helping me?
No, you get advantage. Like
That's part
you
2.
don't you
That's
don't
part-
get
okay.
advantage, yeah, because that happens after you successfully do
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Furious.
Technically, both rolled, so this isn't a meets it, beats it attack advantage.
This is not a meets it, beats it. What are your respective dex modifiers?
They're both +3.
+3.
So, okay.
Oh,
So
actually, no. For both of them, you have proficiency in acrobatics, or do you actually have 17 dex?
I have +3 to my modifier.
Okay,
let's
I
see.
have +1 with a +2 to dex saves.
Right. So Liam's got a +1 dex modifier.
I have a +3.
Myrna has a +3 dex. She's sprightly. All
Listen,
right.
gotta be nimble on these feet.
So I'm going to say that Myrna is going to win this particular engagement on account of being more dexterous, because apparently we need 3 levels of tiebreaker.
Okay, so I got it around.
So you manage to you fucking like you start sprinting and you're like skirt, and you like run in front of him. You get the like holding the rope, and you're holding one end and Equa's holding the other end, and you basically just like, I guess like are you trying to just like hold him in place with an rope, or are you trying to like wrap him up in it?
At the moment, I just want to kind of like wrap it around him and then hold him in place with rope.
Okay. All right. So you run in front of him and you manage to like stop him with the first wrap around like across his midsection, and then you kind of like toss the rope a couple of times just to make sure he doesn't like slip underneath it or over it or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you and Equa are holding the rope in place. Let me look at the wording of this. The best of its ability.
Best of times, the worst.
It was the worst of times.
It was, in fact, a time.
So I'm at this point, Liam, you're probably gonna like be struggling to get out of the rope.
Is he actively trying to get out of the rope, or is he actively just trying to keep walking despite the rope?
That's more accurate. He's just trying to keep walking despite the rope being around him. So
he can't struggle very hard. He's got a 6 strength.
Yeah, right. So I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll me in athletics, and I will have the other two, Equa and Myrna, roll me athletics, and they will probably beat you, but there is a chance they fuck it up.
Well, I got a 19 on the die.
Oh, all right.
You said athletics, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh.
All right.
I'm getting 13.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Equal with the assist.
Actually,
for the sake of lulz, can I add my inspiration to that?
I will fucking.
It's not a good thing for Liam, I'm sure.
Go for it.
I will punch you.
Why the fuck not?
How much is the inspiration?
D4.
Sure. 2.
All right. Liam, you are a few times wrapped around to the rope, and you're just kind of still single-mindedly walking. You take a struggled and strenuous step forward.
I'm assuming the lasso is just kind of like writhing down him as he walks, and eventually he just walks through it, kind of like if you have a hula hoop going, you're not keeping it quite up and it just drops.
I'm gonna say more like you were just so intently focused on moving that, like, so this rope is wrapped around you a few times and it's being held on both ends. It's more like you're just so intently focused that you don't really notice you're being wrapped up in a rope, and you're just like throwing your whole body weight into taking your steps forward. And Myrna and Equa are just like, oh shit, and like the rope slips a little bit type of deal.
Like, is he still wrapped in it? Can I try to grab it again? And then maybe, can I yell out to Laura and ask Laura to come help us?
You absolutely can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna yell out to Laura and
Alright, Laura
like,
comes
Laura come
over.
help.
Like, why are you even trying to save this fool?
What if he gets us killed?
Mostly because
Alright.
I just don't feel like dealing with this. And I want to hold this over his head later.
What do you need me to do?
Grab the rope.
Liam,
Get the fucking rope.
takes another struggled step forward.
All right, Laura grabs the rope.
All right. Let me get one more round of athletics checks from everyone involved. This time it's you're probably gonna be okay. So we got a 14 from Laura, and a 19 from Myrna.
Sorry, give me a minute.
20 though.
The things are in the way of my sheet.
It's a
Oh,
nat
true.
20.
It is a nat 20. That's valid. You're absolutely right.
Okay, sorry.
And all right, there you go.
So,
Let's see. Yeah, okay. All right. At this point, Liam is just like he's at a standstill. He's like leaning forward, trying to take another step.
Just no traction, feet just making like marks on the ground as he digs in like a kid on a slide.
Pretty
On a
much.
swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yup. And he's just trying to continuously walk.
Equal walks up to him and slaps him to wake him up.
I will go ahead and say, honestly, at this point, considering everything that's happened, I will go ahead and give Liam another wisdom save.
As I slap him?
Yeah, pretty much.
God damn it!
Come on, dude.
What?
Why are you so not wise?
Oh, wait, here you go. No, hold on. Well, Oh, this is interesting. Okay. This is probably not RAI, but I am going to take it as raw because technically.
All right.
Roll me real quick, Pink, for the slap. Let me have Equa roll me an unarmed attack with advantage.
Where's my? Hold on. Where's my?
It should be in your actions, in your attack actions.
I just did not think we'd be still doing this shit.
What do you mean? Listen, you put a rope around my character. What did you expect?
For some reason, I don't see advantage. That's weird.
Right click it.
Yeah, right click.
Right click it.
Yeah,
right click on your modifier.
Yeah, the little like +4 that you see. Right click on that and then hit advantage.
I would need my mouse to do that. And I left that all the way upstairs, and I'm in my
That's all right.
basement.
That's all right. Just go ahead and roll it twice. Just click on it to roll it twice, and we'll take the highest one. That's all. But unarmed, not your maul. I guess I guess it's the same modifier. It's fine. It's the same modifier.
Do I roll it again then?
Yep. Roll it again.
Okay.
Wow. All right. Well, you definitely hit.
Roll your damage.
I think damage is just a flat.
It should be flat, just your strength modifier. But it says it there too, so click the button.
Yeah. There you go. Flap. All right. So Liam, you're going to take 3 damage. And by raw, technically speaking, as soon as you take damage, you snap out of it.
Yeah.
And you're just like you come to, and you're fucking trudging through shrubs, and you're wrapped up in a rope.
Liam realizes that he is filthy, tied up, and has a stinging on his face, and looks around and is like, I did not consent to this.
Equal looks down and is like, "Are you okay?"
And Liam just honestly probably looks up at Equa. How tall is Equa?
Like 6 something.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Liam looks up at Equa and is like, well, I was about a minute ago.
Equal looks at Myrna and whoever was helping and was like, he is back to normal. 6'11". Yeah, 6'11".
Fucking
He's 6 foot something. He is an NBA center.
God damn.
Yeah, he's very.
He doesn't fit through doors.
God damn.
Oh.
He can see over the cart.
Yes.
I mean, he's a oh fuck. When you forget your own race, Asimar. So.
Well, SR are usually within human parameters. It's not that he's inherently going to be tall.
They're
He's
not
not
taller.
taller.
They're a little bit taller, actually.
Oh, are they?
Than
All right.
They're a little
Yeah,
bit taller than
probably
your
not much
standard
though.
human.
But still, either way, 6'11", totally people exist like that.
Yeah.
No,
So-
yeah.
Don't worry, not
but
comment.
How are his knees?
Myrna will say to Princess, well, it seems that you decided to go take a tromp in the woods.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
It doesn't. There's something that was
Okay, you know what?
popping in your head.
Can we just unhand me so I can get out of this?
You can walk out of
Gross
this whenever
door.
you want, but you know.
Liam still has
just-
rope around him, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
but I'm not pulling at it at this point, so if you
Yeah, Liam's going to just kind of shuffle, scurry, try to get the rope off him, and probably make it worse for a minute before he actually
I'm
gets
gonna
out of it.
release the rope and then just let Princess figure it out.
Yeah, Equa just says we should probably hurry before.
Yeah,
anyone else-
and Liam's gonna high step it out of the woods, just straight back to the cart.
As when he passes by, Myrna's just gonna say, "This is that moment where typically thank you is kind of there." No. Okay, that's fine. And then Myrna's gonna head back to she'll pat Juniper's arm on her way, and then she'll head back to the road.
Alright.
Because Myrna's ready to get the fuck out.
That's fair. Yeah. All right. So you all fucking gather up your shit and you trudge your way back to the cart. The road is now clear. Kafev is still, as long as Juniper's still focusing on it, Kafev is still sharpening his axes.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna
Just
sit in the
aggressively in the back.
Yeah.
While we sit in the back, Equa says to Liam, "Would you like something for your face?"
Liam looks at Equa and just says, "No, I'll be okay, but thank you."
Equa nods.
And then just kind
Let's
of,
say thank you.
and then just kind of goes back to being in his own little world, trying to figure out what the hell is going on, and also trying to figure out if something was just awakened in him. A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Equa just nods and sits back, blissfully unaware.
All right. Myrna, hop in the driver's seat again.
Joe did.
All right.
She's
Everyone-
just chuckling to herself. She's proud of the moment that she just had. She's having a
All right.
great fucking day.
You all fucking hop back into the wagon and you continue on down the road. And that's where we'll leave it for tonight.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yay.
Guess who's back?
Back
again.
again.
So did
Arrow's
we level
back.
up?
Tell your
Tell
mom.
your friends. Wow.
Yeah, you fucking heard
Hey,
me.
Mom!
You fucking heard me.
What the fuck am I rolling? Am I just roll? I'm rolling a
Just
straight
initiative.
D20, right?
Just
Oh,
initiative.
initiative. Just
Yeah.
initiative.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Wow.
Myrna with so many nat 20s
Dang.
tonight.
I know, right?
Oh, rollies.
Rollies.
Rollies. Roly poly olies.
Yeah.
Rollies, rollies, rollies,
Oh.
rolly.
It's fine.
We have 2 sets of rollies.
Yes.
All right. So for the 19s.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pink.
Pink, roll again.
Oh, I'm rolling again? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, so you're. I'm gonna put you as. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. You're 20, and you're 19. There we go.
Easy.
Oh wait, I have that backwards.
Yep.
20 and 19. There we go. All right. And then Laura and Liam.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Damn.
Nice.
Oh.
Do I and Laura have to roll now?
All right.
No, you're good.
No.
Laura sticks with the 7, and Liam's got a 1. There we go. Hey, we did it. Myrna.
Ooh.
What's up? Okay. So my rose is definitely Arrow joining back, but in particular, it's not like the fact that Arrow's here. It was definitely that initial interaction between Juniper and Myrna. Like, I loved the fact that was Juniper's reaction and that you played that out so well.
Thank you.
Yeah. My thorn is that eventually there's gonna have to be like a showdown between Myrna and Kefev, and Myrna's not excited about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. And like, Tally, you know the reason why Myrna feels that way.
I do.
Why that conversation's gonna have to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I think we all have been waiting for the day Myrna kills Kappa since session 1.
Myrna's been waiting for the day for Myrna to kill Kefev.
It's true. All right. Equa.
My rose.
Wait,
Oh.
Kefev is next. I thought.
No,
Oh, you were 18. My bad.
Yeah.
I look bad. Go ahead.
no, I rolled a 20. I just have a negative modifier for initiative.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh wait, did you actually? Did I miss the Kefev nat 20? Kefev did nat 20. That's my bet.
Yeah, but I didn't.
It's okay.
I didn't
That's
want to go
alright.
first, anyways.
What's
That's all
my
right.
rose?
Continue, Equa.
What's my rose? Trying to think. My rose.
Pink doesn't have a rose. She fucking hated the session.
No, there's
was
just a
all
lot
bad.
of good things.
I mean, your rose can be just a lot of good things. That's fine.
Well, fuck me. I guess my rose is like, just slowly but surely adapting to Equa opening up to the group, because it's not easy for Equa to open up. He's not a very social person, but I feel like, especially with this new character that has quiet tendencies as well, I feel like he can relate to Juniper, and he wants to get to know her more. So,
Ooh.
Oh my.
not like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give it
Juniper was open to
time. Let it happen naturally.
He just relates to her.
Oh,
But,
no.
But my thorn is the fact that lore-wise, I have more questions than I did when I walked in, and I thought I was gonna get answers, and I did not.
Lol.
So I'm just like,
That
where's
was
this going?
That was intentional. Smile. Fuck you.
Damn it! Flips table. God damn it! So
Uniper.
My rose goes to Kefev for
Oh.
his scene today where he actually got to like try to get money
oh,
for
that was
his
good.
mental cause. Yeah. I was
was
like,
good.
oh. My thorn goes to the fact that I have COVID.
That's- You know, normally I don't allow self thorns, but I think this one's valid.
I hate being sick. I hated that I got Dameron sick, and then the entire time I had to get up like multiple times to make sure he was okay and I was okay and everything, and it was just like everything at once.
Fair.
Right, Duke? Duke's my other rose.
No. Don't give the puppy COVID. That would be sad.
No.
Kafev.
So my rose, of course, goes to the RP session we did, the same as Juniper had her rose for. And my thorn is, why haven't we leveled up yet?
We haven't deserved to level up yet.
Like, did you guys think you deserve a level up, dog?
No.
Yes.
Am I the only person that plays D&D and is patient for level ups? I swear.
You're the only D&D player in existence that's patient for level ups. Yes.
Oh, maybe I'm just broken.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm patient for level ups, but I just want that sweet lore. Give it to me.
She's a lore whore.
Give me that background.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't want the level up right now because the moment we level up is the moment that the DM starts being a real asshole.
True.
That's actually accurate.
I mean, he's already killed one player off.
Okay, where I'm at right now.
I did.
Yeah, that was kind of mean.
The level up thing is most definitely a joke, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to the moment we get to level up as well.
Keep playing your cards right, and you might just get it in like 3 months.
Callie, if I keep playing my cards right, we're never going to level up.
And you want to know the best part?
That
Sure.
the good campaign's already leveled up.
Yeah. Ball already had their first level up.
They
I
did.
know.
I'm just saying. Fucking slackers lagging behind.
Well, at least we're having fun.
Are we?
I was gonna say that, and I'm glad I didn't have to. Laura.
If I'm being completely honest, my rose is that it wasn't streamed tonight.
That's fair.
That's totally fair.
That's totally cool.
My thorn is that I wanted to kill something. And I
You did.
That is true. Literally before D&D, Shay came up to me and was like, "Please tell me we have combat tonight." I was like,
we
"You
should
guys
got to burn down the town on our way out."
I mean, what's really funny about that though is the fact that
We
Laura,
probably
it's not that we don't. It's right there. We
Like,
just
probably
didn't walk
avoided
into it.
Yeah,
There were-
yeah.
there were 2 potentials for combat tonight.
There were.
Technically speaking, 2 potentials for combat. Yeah. One of them was a more obvious potential. The other one was a more subtle one, but definitely could have still ended that way.
I mean, the moment
could've
is still
killed Juniper.
there. It's not like it's not an option.
That's true. You
We
guys,
Fight
haven't
me.
left yet.
it's true. All right, Liam.
So, Rose for the night. Driving Tally insane with high deception checks.
I was about to fucking murder someone.
Thorn for tonight. You guys give me PTSD and you can fuck off.
Listen here, you rope bunny. It's not our fault.
I'm so glad I didn't roll a nat 1 or something and him just being like, "Oh yeah, no, the rope caught you around the neck there, bud."
Wow, somehow you're hanging. How'd that
Oh,
happen?
weird. You ended up just walking right off a cliff like that. That was kind of weird.
Damn, where'd that come from?
Yo, a follow-up Thorn though, okay? If that spell is the one I'm thinking of, it was Compulsion. Which is weird as fuck because it sounds like it's a charm spell in every single way, the description, everything. If you're immune to charm, you can't be affected by it, but it's not listed as a charm spell.
Right. Compulsion and suggestion both say that.
Yep.
That if you are immune to charm, they don't work, but they are not technically charm effects. And therefore the advantage doesn't count, which is kind of interesting.
It's so... It feels backwards. Like, it
does-
feels like the charm stuff should obviously work.
Yeah, and that's that I had to do a double take. That was one of the things that I was looking at.
Yeah.
Because yeah, by raw they work, but I feel a little bit weird.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things
about
where it's like
that.
I get it, and it led to funny adventure.
Yeah,
But
but
also,
it
it's
does.
kind of like that seems wrong.
It does. It seems a little bit backwards, and so I need to actually I'll do some research because
I've
the
looked
only
into that one before, by the way, and that is actually intended to be that way, which is also
Yeah.
weird.
yeah, okay, that's fair because yeah,
Yeah.
the
Jeremy
only
Crawford had an FAQ on it.
the only charm effect, the only obvious charm effect is charm person, really.
I think there's more than that. But yeah, either way.
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, there we go. That was episode 5. So yeah, didn't feel like streaming it, so sorry if that's something you were looking forward to. But it just, I was meh about actually streaming, so yeah, I will go ahead, and I'm a little bit behind on like the YouTube stuff. I don't know if anyone in this party particularly cares about the YouTube VODs.
I've been watching them.
I've been watching him.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I will continue to keep up with those. This will still get uploaded. It'll just take a little bit longer. I'll be more mindful about actually uploading it properly.
Do you post them in the Discord?
So I don't post them in the Discord, but I've got a like if you just go youtube.com/channels/Mr. Taladar, like it's all under the same name. I've got the YouTube channel there, so and it's got 2 playlists, one for cock, one for ball, and those are literally the only videos up on that channel. So
Okay, because I just usually like promo like when we do the streams, but if there's a VOD, I'll also post it.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, yeah, I've been maintaining the VODs. I don't imagine that there's going to be a lot of D&D that I don't stream. It was just a combination of things today. Primarily my own just like my own ability to multitask and to split my mind in different directions, and like removing stream is just like a huge load off, so I was able to focus more on D&D itself. That was really it.
I mean, I enjoyed having the session off stream, and I think it's definitely something that I'd be open to doing like more of in the future. Not necessarily everyone, because of course I think there are people who really enjoy it, but it was nice to not have to kind of think about the fact that
people are watching.
Like you have to be, that people are watching, or that you have to be careful with your wording or something like that. I
mean, I could talk about my poop all I want.
But
You can do that anyway.
It is still going on YouTube, but that is true. Like it's a bit of a load off.
If you showed a camera of your butthole while you pooped, that'd be a 3-day suspension.
True. You can have sex on camera, and it's only a 3-day suspension now.
I heard
new precedent.
that.
New precedent. If you have sex live on Twitch, it's only a 3-day suspension. So honestly, there's just more and more opportunities to go viral, dude, and to make a name for yourself.
Is complete.
Yeah, so honestly,
I'll have a talk with my boyfriend about it.
I think I'm just gonna start a stream at one point and shove a dildo up my ass for 2 minutes, and
hey, can you let me know when that is?
He was very scared. Yeah, I was scared that you were going to say something with shit.
I was expecting a fire extinguisher, but
I don't know if your girlfriend's super into you doing that on stream. But,
well, I mean, so first of all, she's not going to be on stream. I wouldn't do that without her consent, obviously. But second, as much as I love Shay, she can deal with it. It's my stream, and I do what I want.
I mean, if it's paying the bills, then maybe she'd be.
Oh no, this isn't what pays the bills. I have another job that pays the bills, and honestly, if I were to fuck myself in the ass live on the internet, I would probably lose. I'd potentially lose my job that pays the bills.
You would lose your job.
You might make more money. I market you find.
I would only lose my job if I was found out.
You would just have to move.
It's
Does
not
your
illegal.
job know that you stream?
It's not illegal if I don't get caught. Yeah, they know I stream.
I think my favorite part is my job knows I stream, but they never asked for any of my handle stuff, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And they asked everyone about it, and they never asked any of those people.
But they literally asked me about it. They were like, tell me. They were like, do they know the fact? Do you know the fact that she streams? Do you know anything about that? And I was like, I'm aware. I'm very aware of the fact that she streams. What do you want to know?
The best
Nothing.
fucking part, the best part about it is I had actually forgotten when I did my latest round of questioning, because it was just within the last 2 years. I forgot to mention that I stream. And it was actually one of my friends who brought it up with them. It was like, oh yeah, he does this, and then like, so they were like, oh,
So
okay,
you were
that's
like
interesting.
next level.
And they were like, okay, you know, just asking about it, but then I never heard anything back. Like nothing came of it. So
No.
yeah. You know, whatever.
The only thing they asked me was like, do I do it topless? And I was like, no.
Yeah, dude. So Jelly
We were
was literally talking about
that
that last night. She was like, yeah, they asked me and apparently everyone else if Arrow streams topless.
Yeah, I'm like, why?
I think they were just like
They never
interested.
asked me if you stream topless.
Oh wow.
Probably they heard enough times that I didn't. They were like, okay, this bitch doesn't stream topless.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh,
So you'll be pleased to know that this session does have a name:
Oh yeah. What's the title?
Exploring with a New Partner.
Aww.
Exploring with a new partner. All right.
Oh.
You don't want to talk about like going through bush.
What, like rope play between the bushes or something?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, rope play in the bushes.
I was
No,
gonna
right.
say,
The bush, you know?
teachers
Or-
are good.
Or
No, I
teachers
think-
are good.
No, I have memes about that. It's fine.
Okay.
All
That
right.
was my favorite because I was just sitting here like, I mean, that's true.
Not wrong.
That's accurate.
I was gonna say something else, but everybody moved on. I was gonna make it heartfelt, but you guys just were like, "Oh, don't take the bad, don't."
Teachers are good. It's better this way, don't worry.
I love Equa so much.
Can we also take a moment to just reflect on Alex accidentally becoming a mom again?
Dude, I don't think it's accidental.
No, it is. And let me go ahead and tell you guys, I am about to be the worst, most toxic mom ever. Myrna, there's nothing nurturing about her.
That's fine.
You're not a group mom, you're just a mom to Juniper.
I'm not even going to be a group mom. Let me go ahead and say something. The only reason why Myrna even saved Princess is because she is excited to hold this shit over his pretty little head every other day, as she has done already. Like, all of her decisions a lot of them have been for her own selfish gain, so she can get a chuckle every so often.
I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie though. Equal was just a sliver bit happy that he got to slap him. But he would never tell anybody that.
One of these days, though, Murder's gonna get it out of Equa.
Yeah.
Be like, did it
Call-
feel
call
good?
back-
Anyways,
Totally
Beam Dump is up.
disagree.
I'm gonna go play Pokemon. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, no, we're done.
Bye.
Have a good night, guys. Take it easy. Thanks for joining.
All right, good night.
Bye.
Bye.